And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
Pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome. Oh, Voltaire says directed by Bryce Dallas Howard tonight, apparently.
Cool.
Nice. If you're just getting here, remember to smash the like button. I have to say the channel's doing good this month. We're doing good. We have a lot of things planned, a lot of content planned, and we're going to do I had the reason that the MME is later tonight is because Crazy Joe wanted to do his Muppet Show, which was great. Congrats, Crazy Joe. And I'm getting to the point where I gotta watch The Mandalorian right away to support this series. I really want to support this series. I didn't send the links out to everyone on the panel just because it's later. And I have a lot of topics to get through and just a chill stream. If anyone really wants to come on the stream, I guess you can just message me on Twitter. But it wasn't meant to like exclude people. It's just like this isn't our normal time. This isn't our normal time. Finally, Mad Max has come back to YouTube. One thing I will say is, oh wow, thank you, Strange Marvel Theories $2 super sticker. I really appreciate that. Appreciate the support, Strange Marvel Theories. Thank you, man.
Thank you much.
Yeah. I'm having fun just doing whatever the hell I want. And that means even talking about stuff that drives you nuts, Brian, because you know what? It's doing good for the channel. People want to listen to it. So I'm going to talk about Scoopers. I'm going to talk about Geeks and Gamers every once in a while. I talked about John Campy. I talked about Grace, and those videos took off this week. You know, I just don't want to overdo it in one area. I just want to cover everything. And this is like a variety show. It's not just movie talk. Sometimes we react to people. I like also reacting to clips from sets. There could be potential spoilers on some things, but I will try to limit it to stuff that's not extremely spoilery. Like there's a small spoiler in something I want to cover, but I don't think it's a big deal. Yes, Voltaire, thank you. We are hoping for a good episode of MME or a good episode of Mandalorian. I hope for both. So right off the bat, and it's maybe good that Brian is just here with me and not a full panel. Atfleck from a podcast.
Saw this on the Twitters.
Oh, you saw this on the Twitter?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of saw people's like takes on it on Twitter. I just kind of usually what I do with it now is like I'm not trying to sound like a jerk or anything. I just kind of I just keep scrolling, man.
Sure. Strange Marvel Theories gave a $3 super sticker as well. Thank you, Strange Marvel Theories. So let's dissect this. It's from a podcast. Ooh, I do not want to share that. Holy shit. I have something.
All right, Max has the wrong tab open again.
No, I got to close that. Hold on. Where is that at? No, it's because I was doing taxes, so I don't want my tax stuff.
Right.
Where the hell did that come up? I just don't want to accidentally bring that up. Whoops.
Your turbo tax is up on the screen.
Where the heck did that go? All right. Well, I'll just have to be careful. All right, let me see. It's on Twitter. Okay. All right. All right. So here is no. That's
Very
not what that is.
professional today.
It's taxes shit. I got to get my tax. My mother helps me with my taxes, and I was researching Google, YouTube AdSense I made for the year, and I hope I don't owe money. Oh my god, I hope I don't owe money this year. All right, so let me bring this up. Hold on, I already messed up this clip out. All right, it's actually 6 minutes in. Okay. All right. So let me bring it. You know what? You try. Callie, I put the kitty away. Please be quiet, Callie. All right. So this is from a podcast. It's actually from Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett on Amazon Music called Smartless. He's talking about The Flash. Now, there is potential spoilers in here if you really do not want to know anything about the Flash movie and Batfleck's role in the Flash movie. But this also goes back to Ben Affleck really talking positively about being Batman and even like suggesting he could do it in the future, but then he just did that article. So it's like, come on. You don't want to get mad at him though, but he kind of
seems like it's all over the place.
Yeah, Ben Affleck kind of is like a YouTuber. He changes his mind all the time. Now, people are using this for their narrative that he definitely wants to come back after this, or at least it seems very positive. But you got to hear. Let's get to this context for yourself. And in the chat and in the comments section, say, do you think this means anything? What I say is never say never. If the right circumstance comes up, even after that article,
Goonies never say die.
Anything with a definitive yes or no is just like, oh, money, someone is doing well, ha 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 ha. Not until the taxes come. Hey, Rhea, thank you for joining us. Yes. Okay, so let's react to this.
For the Flash, and everybody was like freaking out when you came on the screen.
Yeah,
you know what? That movie's good.
I hear it's a
okay. Right away, Ben Affleck says that movie is good. That's his voice there, so that's great. And I believe me, John, Rhea, Crazy Joe might see it together at Too Many Games.
It looks really good. I hear that movie's fucking made it great. Yeah. I love that.
And it's my
to be fair though. To be fair, and the reason I pause is transformative because I also clip this out and might make it a short too. But they say this about everything though. It's really good, especially when they pay the big bucks for a Super Bowl ad. But there's a lot of consistency from everyone that it's good. So if it's absolute shit, I'm never gonna believe the industry again. Because they are propping this up big time. It's really good. Have you been hearing this consistently, Brian? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'd be kind of like I'd be turning on them quick. But I'm kind of
You're already at that point with actors, maybe.
Well, no, that's basically where I'm at. Like, I don't care. I'll watch the movie when I watch the movie, and that's about it. And if I enjoy it, if I don't, right. I won't go on about it.
Well, let's hear what else he has to say here.
Best shit I've done is I finally figured out how to play the guy.
No, really?
I got it
for real.
I don't know why everyone's acting like this is news though either. Even though he said this on the podcast, I said he made this comment in an article before when I said you don't know that he's done because he said Flash he had a really good experience, but then he really released that other one. Suspicious high pitchedness. The Flash international box office 500 to 600 million prediction. Well, I think it's upwards of 250 budget. Probably high marketing out of all of the slate that's left. So it probably needs that. All right.
Hold on. I quit. I know I quit, and I know I came back to. But I got it now. It's like
You hear that? I know I quit, but I got it at the end, and I kind of can do this now, even though he said I quit.
Well, I mean, fuck, I don't know. It's up. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's up to him. He's kind of like the Aaron Rodgers of the situation. He can kind of
right circumstances, enough money in the right circumstances. I think you could probably get him back again if you wanted to. But,
I'm sure if they if the stars aligned and they're desperate for a fucking Batman that people can relate to. Let's get, I am not opposed to giving Ben Affleck another shot at Batman. Okay.
Yeah. No.
You do the audition and you're on your way home.
But not if this Flash movie doesn't get to $1 billion. I wouldn't think there's any.
I don't know, man.
I think it has to get.
There shouldn't be a benchmark for that. I mean,
no, there shouldn't be. But that's the industry. Like people are like, Max, why do you put these? They always expect them to just.
But the thing is, though, that's the thing. It's like, to me, that's holding out for something. It's like, no, like regardless of what this movie makes, that the plans have changed. So hopefully,
okay. So if they have Black Adam and Cavill's in that, all right, and then they have Shazam 2 and Gal's in that, and then they have the Flash and Gal and Ben Affleck are in there, and it still bombs. I don't see them bumping in money. I just don't.
No,
even though I would love it, I don't.
That'll be kind of it. Well, no,
they're like we put everything into this Flash.
I doubt it's very dependent. This movie is really dependent on Ben Affleck. I mean, there's other people.
Sure, but this is how the execs, in my opinion, think. We put all this stuff in there, and they still didn't give us our money.
Well, if they're talking about like potential of down the road about talking about doing a project or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him or Ben Affleck taking care of Damian Wayne. Like, give it to me. Let's go. I want give me the backstory. Like, I don't care. Just give me a damn Batman that is part of a universe that is cohesive. That's all I'm asking for. That's all anyone can ask for.
Well, let's see what else he says. Maybe hints that he could come back eventually if he found out how to do it on the Flash, even though it's 5 minutes. Can I be honest? I love Ben Affleck, but he's kind of all over the place himself. I think he's emotional about it. I quit. I'm back. He's like Ben Affleck is like the Brian of MMA. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm retiring.
Hey,
I'm retiring.
If I could come out of retirement.
And now you found out how to do it
3 times.
On MMA 2.0, you finally found out how to do it,
Yep, I could do it. The third time's the charm, guys.
Yes.
And you're like, no.
Wait, what was the moment? Why did the penny drop? What happened?
I mean, I don't want to give a spoiler, but
okay, this is where the potential spoiler is, but I don't think it's that bad a one, so just be prepared.
it was a scene where I get saved by Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
During a conflagration with some bad guys.
Yeah.
And she saves me by I'm sure I'm like the spoiler, DC assassins.
She saves you some
She saves you with the lasso of truth.
They don't
and
exist,
so what happens is that Batman.
They don't.
What's that?
I said they don't exist, Ben. They don't.
Affleck is the best version of Bruce Wayne. Period. Yeah.
I'd like to see his relation. Who's his Talia Al Ghul? You know what I mean? Like, let's go. Tell me that story.
Divulges, some of his real feelings.
Yeah.
About his life and his work. And
it helps you see the character, and now you want another chance to play it.
And I was like, wait a minute, I got it. Am I still? Wait, can I, guys?
Are we still rolling? Can we write another
story? Am I fucking?
But
he gets it at the end.
By the way, Ben, one time I remember years ago, and I asked him about it. I remember Alec Baldwin told me.
So that's it. Right at the end, he gets out. He finally gets it. So that's
Well, no, that's something to talk about. It was all over the Twitters today.
Yeah.
That's what he said today.
Under the
He
right
said that-
circumstances. It's
He said
very,
this today, correct? Like today or yesterday?
Well,
like
a recent podcast. The recent podcast.
So after the interview that he said, "Oh yeah, I'm done with the franchise films and blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, how many times has he said this by now? Like, good God, man, it's worse than me.
Yeah. It's. Oh, and look, I got Daredevil on my shirt as well as in the background. What a flip flop! Yeah, well, I mean, he's a person. What do people do? What do people do?
Hey, people have opinions; they can change.
Yes,
as long as you're not like firm on them shits. That's the problem. It's like you can't be so firm on your opinions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I try not to be. Certain things, it's unavoidable and impossible. Okay, trust me. Like y'all have seen it at one point in time. But like, no, the best thing to do is just kind of relax, take it slow, and let the good time.
Yeah. All right, let me see here.
And opinions are evolutions.
Yeah. I'm really gonna test you tonight. Hold on a second.
That would be awesome, Kevin Davis, because that would just
what?
be one bill instead of two separate bills.
Do you think Hulu's going to merger with Disney Plus? I don't know.
I mean, it's hard enough scrolling through that some bitch as it is. No, I'm just kidding. add in a whole nother, complete service.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I use Amazon, so it's like it's no different. I have Discovery Plus, HBO, all that stuff on there.
Yeah.
I was watching Cutthroat Kitchen last night. Love that show.
All right, now this is where we get to the main story, and I have to reveal my source. And please don't rage quit the stream. Mikey Sutton, and this is about Daredevil. Now, what he says is interesting. This is where I like covering scoops. Do I necessarily think he needed an inside source for this scoop? No, I do not. I think it makes a lot of sense. This is even before we watch the clip. It makes a lot of sense with the Sony Marvel deal with Spider-Man that when someone appears in a Spider-Man film, the other benefit is that Spider-Man is in some project for the MCU part, right? It's a cohesive agreement where they both benefit.
Exactly.
You have Spider-Man in your thing, Civil War, Doctor Strange was in both things. So it's a symbiotic relationship and if you're talking about one of the great villains that we haven't really got in Spider-Man that they both share, it's Kingpin, and we know Kingpin's back. So in this clip out, Mikey is going to reveal what he's heard about both Spider-Man 4 and Daredevil Born Again, but it's extremely logical, and I don't even think you need a source for this. I just think, Daredevil Born Again's been filming. Who's on the set? It makes sense, and I think that this could be I think Spider-Man 4, I think Daredevil Born Again, in my speculation, is going to lead up right before Spider-Man 4, and Spider-Man 4 is almost going to be a team-up with Spider-Man and Daredevil. Holy shit. Just like you're getting team-ups with Wolverine and Deadpool, and I think this will be amazing. So, this source, this is Mikey, and so Mikey is going to reveal something here, but I think this is extremely possible, but it's still a rumor. If it doesn't happen, don't blame me. Go blame Mikey. If it doesn't happen, here we go.
Born Again, another
I wanted to cover this because I'm excited about it. Thinking about Spider-Man and Daredevil together, Brian.
That would be pretty fun. He's a really good lawyer. For Spider-Man 4, going against Kingpin. Can you think of anything better? No. If the Saturday morning cartoon from Spider-Man were to leap out into live action, I wouldn't want anything better.
Yeah. I just can't get it out of my mind now. I'm I'm so hyped for it.
You're kind of the source of all the updates with Daredevil. What we got going on here?
Well, Vincent D'Onofrio is already talking about how gritty and this show is going to be. I was telling you guys, it's not going to be some twerkathon, okay? This is going to be.
Oh, he's talking about She-Hulk. I like the twerk.
Wow, dogging on She-Hulk, man.
Yeah, come on, Mikey. Come on, Mikey.
Bro. No.
If She-Hulk was in the room and twerking for you, you wouldn't be complaining. Come on. All right.
No twerking, John Bernthal's not gonna twerk, okay?
Oh my goodness, yo, bro.
He's not? All right.
It's gonna be a pretty heavy serious
why watch the show? Why watch it?
I wouldn't.
So we have an article on GossipMag.com about Karen Page, about Deborah Ann Wool. As Charlie Cox trying to play it like, yeah, I'd like to work with her again, so on and so forth.
Speed up a little bit.
I did talk to one insider today. I said, look, is Deborah Ann Wool back or not? And he told me, yeah, he's coming back.
Somebody understands.
They are hiding it.
Who's coming back here? What did he say?
My insiders told me that Deborah Ann Wool, Karen Page, she's coming back.
Karen Page. He's saying Karen is coming back. Did you hear that?
Somebody was like crying in their beer about that one.
CJH.
Yep.
Reyes says, Max, I'll circle back to you tomorrow with podcast confirmations and whatnot. Thank you, Reyes. Reyes is working on helping out with the big event Thursday night for Brian.
The big event.
Yeah, and we're probably going to have some guests. Yes. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate your help. Yes, but that, I didn't hear that the first time. I didn't hear about the Karen Page. So there you go, CJH. There you go.
There's one.
And if Mikey's wrong, man, you're going to make CJH upset because CJH said just reboot everyone if Karen Foggy aren't there.
Yeah.
Strange Marvel Theories, $10. Thank you, Strange Marvel Theories. Tony Stark did ask Peter, why can't you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? And where is Spider-Man's neighborhood? New York. What other hero's neighborhood is New York? Yes. Matt Murdock, Daredevil.
He appeared in the cartoon.
Actually, all the Netflix Marvel characters, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
The Hell's Kitchen gang or whatever the hell.
Hell's Kitchen, Defenders, absolutely.
Yeah,
and
all that stuff.
Punisher's going to be there. Thank you for the support, Strange Marvel Theaters. Then you have Jessica Jones. I heard Luke Cage, Punisher, and Mikey is suggesting that Karen's coming back. I didn't think she was coming back. We'll leave that to them. But this is a great way to, Spider-Man and the Defenders. Maybe the Defenders also in Spider-Man 4. And I'm getting really hyped. And if you're just getting here, smash that like button. Unfortunately, we did not get the 50 likes because I was going to go pay to see Shazam 2 because I kind of felt bad for how bad it's doing. That's how bad it's doing. I was like, all right, I'll go see it and do a review. And I said, give me 50 likes on the last live stream. It only got the 40. Okay. It only got the 40 likes, so I'm not going to go pay it.
And it's messed up, and everybody's like knocking the freaking Zachary Levi for going on there and begging people to go watch his movie.
I was like, this is pathetic. I'm gonna do it if you give me 50 likes, and no one gave me 50 likes.
You felt bad for Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
It was a sympathy play at work.
Yes. Spider-Man and the Defenders. What if they call it that? Ooh. Yes.
Possibilities.
Black Cat and White Tiger. Oh, you ship those two. I ship them as well. All right. Let me see. What does Rhea say? Levo's on the verge of tears in that live stream. Oh, he needs a hug. Well, make sure you're up to date on your jabs. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. He doesn't like drug companies, which actually makes a lot of sense. They are, regardless of how you are.
Thank you, Ray. That's how I felt. He needs a hug.
Okay. I'm not.
Like I want to
like
reach out and just give him a nice firm.
I'm like,
I
I'm
got
gonna
you, buddy.
reach out, take his phone, and throw it on the ground.
Really?
Yeah, just like I would have done to Ryan Johnson. Throw it on the ground. Get off the internet, buddy. I want you to have a career in the future.
What an
Hey, just coming back. Okay, got it.
Yeah, but they're hiding it. Some wish list has been spoiled already. Like we know John Byrne of the Punisher is in
Yes.
it. You know what I mean? Obviously the Kingpin's in it. Like Jessica Jones is gonna be in it. You know, who else are we missing here? And so, she's not gonna appear right away. But she will be appearing. She will return as Karen Page, is what I'm told. I usually get 1 or 2 confirmations still from sources. This one source told me this. I'm going with, I just believe it, right? There really is no reason to recast her. Why? She's great.
I
Seems
think
a nice person.
Yeah. I think if they are using Karen Page, it would benefit them to act like she's not in it for a surprise, you know, for marketing purposes. It would benefit them. So I wouldn't be surprised. Strange Marvel theories, $5. If the Defenders join Spider-Man, you heard it here first. Defenders and this is our exclusive. We're not just saying Daredevil on MME, thanks to Strange Marvel theories. He has a theory. Right. This is my source right here. My source is right here. Strange Marvel theories. If the Defenders join Spider-Man, you heard it here first. Yes. The Defenders in Spider-Man 4. Let's go. I would love that.
Yeah, Karen Page is perfect. Yeah, for that. Yeah,
I met her in person. Very sweet lady. I think she's in my avatar right now.
Yeah, you got the avatar. You pulled out the OG.
And little connection here. She plays D&D
from True Blood.
So there you go.
There we go. Hey, all connected.
all connected. Yeah, but I told her she's coming back. But that's probably not the big news. The big news is the
here we go. Big news. Big news.
What I call the Luke Skywalker destroy the internet appearance. Internet goes crazy. Oh my god, I can't believe that person's in there.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler alert. See, we have 18 episodes, right? So I'm thinking it's probably the 17th episode where you're gonna have your Jedi Knight moment, right? When Tom Holland shows up.
Tom Holland Spider-Man showing up in Born Again.
That's what I've been told, that Tom Holland is going to do a cameo. I won't be in costume. He'll be as Tom Holland.
He's awake?
What? Said the leak. Okay.
Hey, you just got some good news, CJH.
Yeah, CJH, we got to get you in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No longer would you want to reboot if you're missing the Mikey Sutton.
Right.
All right. But if it's wrong, don't blame me. You know.
Right.
Don't blame me. Foggy better come back. Yeah. All right. I sent you the link. Yes.
You mean Fulton Reed from the Mighty Ducks, right?
No, Foggy. CJH is here. Hey, CJH.
What's the good news?
You're saved. According to a source,
gospel?
The gospel from Mikey Sutton is that he has heard from one source of his that and Daredevil Born Again. Are you ready? Are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down. I'm laying down, actually.
Get up.
He's relaxed. He's good.
Stand up first. Stand up. Are you up?
I'm standing up right now.
You're standing up? Okay, now sit down. Now sit down. Now you should sit down.
Standing.
Now you should sit down. Okay. According to Mikey Sutton of Geekosity.com, Karen Page will be making a comeback.
I heard a rumor that they get dusted at the start.
Well, who are you going to believe?
Well, they get reconstituted, like
but then they would come back.
Or they could come back. Yeah.
Oh, so you think maybe they do a scene where they're dusted and then they come back eventually?
Yeah.
You still think that this series takes place in between the blip years?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that would make the most sense, to be honest.
Well, not if the other rumor, if Spider-Man's going to visit, I don't know. Wasn't Spider-Man dusted?
Well, that's where
yes.
like you could still have like after.
Yeah.
He was
My
also
channel
like
has
Spider-Man
forced to
could
be
come
named
in
not
at the
so
end.
actually strange Marvel theories. You're not even excited. God damn it. He's not even excited. Okay. Let's hear the rest of this here.
Now, shout out to
Wait,
the Marvelous
who
members,
isn't?
right? You
Yeah.
kind of dropped that to them probably like a week or two ago,
CJ,
right?
so excited to put
Members get this stuff way in advance, right? But
Yeah.
it sounds like you're ready to drop this publicly. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Like
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Which I feel like an article's coming as well too.
An article's coming. Article's coming, and you know when to embed this video, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're all in with this Tom Holland bomb for Daredevil Born Again.
That just makes. I don't even think you need a source for that. That makes sense. If he's actually
Like,
going to
actually, you know what?
What?
I know exactly what we could see.
Mm-hmm.
We could see an extended scene of what happened in No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
After he left the apartment?
Yeah.
Strange Marvel Theory says, CJ, did you hear my scoop on Daredevil and Spider-Man?
No, I didn't. I'd like to hear it.
But
yeah, that's exactly what. And you know the deleted scene.
He's
with
talking
Foggy?
about Strange
We
Marvel
could
Theories.
see-
Just talked about Defenders, Spider-Man and the Defenders. I believe is that what he's.
We could see the deleted scene with Foggy. No, what's? Well, I mean, technically, he played Foggy back in 2003. No, Jon Favreau. The deleted scene with Matt and
Happy
Jon
Hogan?
Favreau. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know it was my birthday
Thank
yesterday?
you. Oh, happy birthday, CJH.
Yeah.
How much would they have to pay Holland for Sony to appear? I think it's probably an all-inclusive deal. They probably get him for so many appearances. Yes, Axel. I'm not going to highlight that.
What do you think of Disney?
You're kind of
doing
messing
that?
up the clip out.
Oh,
CJ
sorry.
Yes.
I was going to mention Captain America being a Hulk movie.
Oh, well, we're going to get to that later.
Possibly, definitely back end of the season.
Back end of
Now,
the season, yeah.
You Marvelous members, that's level 2 and over. Marvelous members. We put the timeline. We said by the time this gets to the back end of Daredevil Born Again, that's when Spider-Man 4 is about to come out.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So this is a perfect setup.
Yep.
Drop Tom Holland and Daredevil, and then Spider-Man 4 drops with Daredevil and Kingpin in it, right?
Well, yeah, the Kingpin is the main villain for Spider-Man 4.
Oh,
which I scooped back in 2019, but I didn't know which Spider-Man film he would be in. I did a college trilogy, right? I just didn't know which one. But D'Onofrio's almost spoiling it already. He's already teasing when I kick his ass, like, you guys have Holland disease now because Tom Holland is a major spoiler, man. Right? What D'Onofrio are you doing, man? You're like spoiling Spider-Man already, Or you're like Rose and you find out. Yeah, he's teasing already.
I think Vincent D'Onofrio, he said, I'm going to get ahead of Mikey. And
yeah, exactly. I wouldn't touch it.
Now you have to scoop it now, right?
All right, let me see what Ray is saying here. Maybe Holland could appear on the cheap with a voiceover appearance in the suit. I think Tom Holland's up for anything in the MCU. I think he's pretty easygoing. It's just an opinion. I think he's like gung-ho for anything MCU. I think he's more cautious of the Sony stuff. Like, will you appear in Venom? Well, Feige?
How about Uncharted?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Or do you think maybe we, well, like I said, like it's an extension, or maybe it's old footage from previous movies.
I don't think they need to. I think that it's MCU is pretty friendly with its talent that they could just get him on the set. Like, why do they need to do? That's the kind of like thinking that DC does. Like, oh, dudes like camera tricks and stuff. No, in MCU, it's such a healthy environment for creatives that they could just like, Tom Holland, you got to come on the set, and he'd probably be like, hell yeah. And then they wouldn't let him know any of the plot points because Tom Holland spills the beans on all the, he leaks.
Well, in No Way Home, do they imply that Tom Holland went to court?
he was going to, but I don't know what happened after. But then the end of the movie, I just rewatched it. Doctor Strange did something where they forgot, so I don't think it's necessary. But we got to finish this clip because we're.
Oh my John Favreau still had to.
Yes.
So John Favreau could show up, especially since he's tied to Disney Plus anyway.
Yeah. That's true. All right, here we go.
He's trying to go after me after taking the L because I was right.
This is huge, right? First off, shout out to Il Divino Vega. He does the
Vega.
soundtrack theme song for Coffee Talk. That's the guy right there. He sends a super sticker. Much respect. Appreciate you, Vega, for all your support. Always. And hey, the dream's still alive, Vega. Hey, sell ZHL to Netflix, bro. This is where we're at. This is where we're at right now, man. So appreciate you. The dream is still alive. And even Air is still talking up his haircut. But
what's up with that? He's posting all his Air pictures, his poker pictures again, dude.
Well, I don't think we need to listen anymore. Let me skip around.
Sky put the sub movement out there.
Slender Queen.
Okay. We don't need to.
So we get the members on.
Let me make sure I thumbs this up. All right. I am subscribed. Thank you, Mikey. And so, I think that's exciting to talk about. This is the difference that you're going to get here. I'm not telling you to believe that. It's extremely plausible. This one, I think it's likely to happen. Spider-Man's going to pop up somewhere in the MCU before Spider-Man 4, right? If they're continuing the MCU and Spider-Man agreement, MCU and Sony agreement, and this makes the most sense to me for him to appear in Daredevil. Yeah, the New York angle, the Kingpin angle. It just makes the most sense for him to appear in Daredevil Reborn. And if Kingpin is in Spider-Man 4, it makes sense that Matt Murdock and Daredevil are going to be in there as well, especially since he was already in Spider-Man No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
So,
unless he's at the end, and then well, they mentioned that season 2 is going to be like part 2.
It'll be a headless
of the story,
post-season, cameo.
Mm-hmm. There's also I have another story that's not from Mikey and Sil. Right here.
I'm gonna start my own hashtag. Give the Snyderverse to James Gunn.
He got rid of it.
What?
We'll give it to him.
Technically,
no,
he already has it. Want it anymore?
Yes. Chat CPT recommended Wahlberg can play Spidey villain Scorpion.
Wait, they already have a Scorpion now.
Oh well. All right. Let me bring this up. This is from.
He's actually badass. You ever see him in Breaking Bad? Wait, no. Was he in Breaking Bad? I feel like he wasn't.
I have no idea.
All right. Well, let's bring this up.
He was in something. He was in one of the TV shows.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay. Exclusive. Vincent D'Onofrio reveals Daredevil Born Again season 2 already planned. So
that's where I think that could tie into like Spider-Man. So like the first season is during the blip, second season is after the blip.
Well, you're as bad as the Scoopers. You're so wrapped in your mind of your speculation that it has to be during the blip. Where did you hear that first?
I heard it somewhere, but
see, you've convinced yourself that it's definitely going to happen now. Like you're
it's because that's what you want to happen.
All your theories are based on this, or
what we're doing is an exercise in hearing what you want to hear.
Unless you got to be fair. If the Netflix show is still canon, then you gotta explain what happened during that blip era.
Yeah, it would make
sense.
Strange
Marvel Theories $2 says Mark Wahlberg equals Ben Grimm. I would like that. I'd be up for that.
Like, could you imagine Matt Murdock calling Foggy or something and then can't get an answer or something?
Yeah.
And he's
that would be the way to show that it was part of the
he's
universe.
Blind, right?
Yeah.
And he's suddenly feeling all these people disappear.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like really weird for him.
Well, maybe he does it too. That's why we never saw him.
Let me get to Vincent D'Onofrio, because he's talking
Sounds
about
good.
season 2. I'm trying to find. Okay, here it is. I think this is what he told to Newsweek. I think it's something that people are not going to expect. Okay, let's read all of these because this is exciting. I love Vincent D'Onofrio. I think he is amazing as Kingpin. I think him with more weight. I want him to be healthier, though. That's, we want these actors to be healthier. He's healthier with a slimming down, but with more weight, like he was on the Netflix series, he really just fit that role. But I would prefer him to be healthier, to be less in character, because he has
You can wear
slimmed
a
down.
suit,
No, I don't even think it's necessary, because I think they did that at Hawkeye, and it looked a little silly in certain scenes when he did the action. But he is perfect for Kingpin, and I cannot wait to see him interact with more Marvel superheroes. But let's get to these quotes about season 2, and I really do think that MCU right now is going to go through their surefire hits. They have a string of them coming up. They got Wolverine and Deadpool. Then you have Kingpin and Daredevil. And then you have Daredevil and Spiderman. These are surefire hits.
Yeah, they're not worried.
Unless they really screw something up. And let's not suggest that. We've only started shooting. I think they're a couple weeks in, and the show is going to be very, very different than the Netflix show. And it's so exciting because what we're doing is quite something, D'Onofrio told Newsweek. I think it's something that people are not going to expect, but always with these Marvel old comic stories that are being revisited and reinvented by us actors and writers, the main thing is to answer the fans. Wow, that's refreshing to hear. This is why I'm a Marvel and a DC fan, because sometimes when I get so frustrated with DC, I come over to Marvel.
It's
and I hear
okay,
stuff like this. Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's okay, Vincent D'Onofrio, kiss my ass. I am a fan.
To give them what they want, but try to be original in some way at the same time. And so that's what we're doing on the show, D'Onofrio added. It's definitely an original way to look at this, and it's really deep, really emotional. The actor then teased the plans for the second season Disney Plus show, as he added, and by the second season, he just says that out there. There are gigantic payoffs in the first season, too. But I can't say much about that. You already said there's going to be a second season. But the fans are really going to get what they want. It's really quite cool to be doing it. So he just casually drops there's going to be a second season. What's
what I would really want? I
What?
just thought about it. I would love a Fantastic Four TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it.
I mean,
You
that
could do
is
so
something
much.
else that could be teased in the show or Spider-Man 4. What if Spider-Man 4 also introduces the Fantastic Four? Where is Fantastic Four supposed to be?
In space.
No, but they're, their tower or whatever. I don't know.
in New
the Baxter
York.
building.
Yeah. So it's possible. I think that would be chef's kiss to have the Fantastic Four also be introduced in either Daredevil, Born Again, or Spider-Man 4.
Ben Grimm, the Thing.
Anything with Fantastic Four introduced in that would be amazing. I was thinking too, like that the Stark building in New York too, yeah. And then people seem to think that after Stark moved it to a different location for Infinity War and Endgame, that could be where the Fantastic Four are residing. So there's lots of opportunities there. We know that they're coming the next phase.
Kingpins.
Yeah. Well,
It could be
let me
anybody's
see.
at this point. Anybody's.
Tony Stark is AI confirmed. What if Kingpin becomes an anti-hero at points in the Daredevil Reborn series? That's a good question. I don't know if I'd like that. I mean, I'm open to it. I'm open to lots of different possibilities, but I prefer him just being straight up villain.
I heard Kingpin becomes mayor in this show.
Where are you getting all this stuff from, CJ?
Twitter.
Oh, it must be
I
true.
saw it on a leak of Kingpin.
Okay.
Well, I saw an image of Kingpin.
What do we think about them already saying season 2? 18 episodes for season 1.
The photo of Kingpin.
Heresy.
He looks pretty slim.
Yeah. When am I joining the MCU? I'm past my prime Rhea. I could have been next to chubby Thor and Endgame, but they need a young fit Doctor Doom. Maybe I'll work out for a couple months and then I'll revisit that. Anti-hero confirmed then.
Okay. So do you think they should cast someone that isn't going to show their face a lot?
For Doctor Doom?
Yeah. Someone like who doesn't want, you know how actors always ask for like FaceTime and all that? They want to show their face like all the time. They need to hire someone that will wear the mask all the time.
Yeah, I would think they should. I also want to get to this member milestone with Keely Chow. The Daredevil Netflix series was good. Absolutely, it was. Yes, it was.
Whoa, this is Inception.
Yeah, I do think
in a show.
I do think you're going to have to think. Last thing you want to do is have Doctor Doom, and then have him not with his mask on all the time. That would get lame.
If it was like a big actor, that would happen though all the time.
We do have some. We have even a Trek reaction that's coming up, Brian.
What, dude?
A Trek reaction.
Oh, I heard a rumor about Star Wars, but
all right. Well,
that we might get a reenactment of a certain scene from Rebels.
Well,
let's
stay on topic and get to Star Trek first. Do you have a clip of that?
No clip. No.
All right. Are you ready, Brian?
All right.
Are you ready?
What do we got?
Is it if it's any Star Wars news, you're going to be happy, right?
Oh yeah, I love Star Wars news, Star Trek news.
Chris Pine says he's ready and able for a new Star Trek movie.
All right, I'm all right with that. Let's go, Chris Pine.
All right. Let's see. I didn't watch this yet. This is on the Dungeons and Dragons press tour, and I love Chris Pine. And go see Dungeons and Dragons. It's so good. All right, let's watch this.
So you get out of the car, you got all these folks screaming for you. You have some ride or die fans, the Pint of Nuts, they call themselves.
The Pint of Nuts? What?
That means?
Oh, look, we already have a naysayer. Jade says Star Trek 4 ain't happening. What if Dungeons and Dragons lights up the box office?
Is he opposed to appearing on a streaming show?
Well,
I could see it happening if he's willing to play ball.
Here's, in my opinion, how the industry works, Jade. If this movie does good, the people that have properties and franchises with him in it, they start to reignite and greases the wheels of those projects. What do we have that we have Chris Pine on tap for Star Trek 4, and he's already said on the red carpet of Dungeons and Dragons that he wants to do it, and that's how shit gets done in Hollywood, in my opinion.
I have a question.
Not right now.
No, I mean it's for Star Trek.
Okay.
How would you tie in those movies, the reboot movies, with the new shows?
You don't need to.
You don't.
It's separate. You don't
like
need to.
You
it's a
even
separate,
with the Kelvin timeline, you would still.
It's an alternate universe.
Yeah.
You can't have the new guys visit the alternate universe.
I suppose you could. But why?
Why? You have this movie franchise. I think it actually helps that this has nothing to do with the TV series.
I'm just saying,
if they do
wants
number
to
4.
I mean, if he wants to show up on a TV show,
yeah,
I'd be okay. Well, let's talk business.
I mean, Leonard Nimoy. Showed up in
Well-
Star Trek.
Well,
movie.
CGH, the clip outs are doing seem good. That doesn't seem good, Brian.
I haven't
He's
heard
like, I don't know.
anything. That's what
That's
he said.
not good.
That's what he
Yeah.
said. It's like I don't know. I don't know about that.
CGH, he said he hasn't heard anything.
Whoa.
Well, I haven't heard anything.
I mean, didn't Andrew Garfield say he hasn't heard anything?
Well,
Yeah,
the Star Trek situation's a little bit different.
He didn't do this like with a wink, though. Oh, Jade says
Well,
told you.
neither did Andrew Garfield. He was like, I'm
Star
not
Trek
in
with
this
Chris
movie.
Pine
I'm
is
not in
older
this
and
movie.
redemption arc. Yeah, but it's a different vibe though. It's different. And the last news that we got from Star Trek was that they signed them on with a release date, and they didn't even tell the actors. Remember that, Brian?
Oh yeah, I remember that, and I was like, dude, are you got things serious? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That was the last update. They actually announced the release date for the next movie without a director and they didn't let the cast know. That is how ridiculous the movie side. What is Kathy Kennedy running Star Trek movies over there? No,
Well,
but J.J.
thankfully-
Abrams might be.
No, that's the other guy. That's Alex Kurtzman, and he's in charge of the television department.
Who's the actor that died? That was
he's
Star
not.
Trek?
Anton
Yelkin.
Yeah. So do they want to continue without him?
Yeah, well, it's hard, but the show must go on. There's a lot of people more involved than just one person. Okay, let's hear this again.
I don't know. To me, that seems like I'll do it. I guess if they ask me.
Jade says Star Trek is more likely to get a movie than Star Wars, though.
It's very true. Well, right now, like I think if they strike, if the people who run Star Trek strike while the iron's hot, with all the good content that they're producing right now, I think, I think we could be in for some real good stuff here with Star Trek. We're talking like the 90s heyday of when I was a young buck watching these shows for the first time.
Yeah, he's not telling people to hold their breath for sure. No, he's like, I'm up for it. I'm willing and able. He didn't go full Cavill. He didn't go full Cavill when he's like, I got the suit in my. He didn't say I have my phaser in my. He just said I'm willing and able.
I got my phaser in the bag. Communicator pan. Freaking
no, he didn't go all that. He's just like, I'll do it. Okay. I'm hoping for it. I think they should wrap it up with one film. Maybe do a two-parter. Do a two-parter. Just end it 5. Do a two-parter.
I can kind of see where CGH is coming from. If they can like branch the continuities of these universes together to, appease certain groups.
I don't want them to have anything to do with each other. I think it's different.
Well, that's the biggest problem, though, is that these movies really, really pissed a lot of the fans off. I mean, even myself, like certain of the J.J. Abrams movies, I just, I can't.
Brian,
I've tried.
Fans, though. Did it not?
It kind of was Star Trek and shook it up a bit. So yeah, and in a way, that it happened. 2009. That's the thing. I love that freaking movie. That movie is like Force Awakens for me. Like,
the one I love Beastie Boys and all that.
Yeah, that movie was great. I loved it. So,
mind you,
anything after that?
Third one doesn't the third one have like a really good Beastie Boys moment?
It's the same goddamn song. Oh, yeah, I guess if you like Beastie Boys,
like it's like a space battle or something. And
yeah. So they use spoiler alerts to anyone who hasn't seen Star Trek Beyond. I'm not frozen. I'm just if anybody's been playing Star Trek Beyond or watched the movie, sorry, my fans, the end sequence, they fly through, and the only thing that can blow up these ships is sound. So they're like, oh, we got some music, bro. We're gonna broadcast sound into space. I want to say that again. Sound into space. It doesn't work that way. But anyways, yeah, it was dumb. And then they used Sabotage from Beastie Boys, and it was supposed to be a throwback to the first
Sorry
movie.
to interrupt, Brian, but here
Okay.
we
Breaking news!
What do you think about this, Brian?
Oh God, no, please.
What? No! Why? God, no! Is that what you said?
Yeah,
They were gonna bring William Hurt in from that universe. They
I
got
saw a
Abomination.
I saw a leaked image from this.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't care. What? Really? God, no is your response?
God,
What's wrong
no.
with Liv Tyler?
What's wrong with Liv Tyler? I don't know.
I can
What's wrong with Liv
confirm
Tyler?
this.
Tommy Tallarico.
What problem do I have with Liv Tyler? Yeah, that's
His
her
cousin to Steven Tyler. So she's related to Tommy Tallarico.
Okay. Is this the same Tommy Tallarico that swindled you out of some money?
Yeah, but yes,
I can confirm this though.
She was great. I mean, I like what's her name from the first Hulk movie too. She never ages. What's that actress's name?
I just explained why. You hear me whispering? Okay, that's why I don't like Liv Tyler.
What?
Because she still sounds like she's talking Elvish, and it drives me insane.
Oh yeah, she does. She can't act.
What?
Oh, she
Jennifer
can't.
Connor. Wait, what's the one?
I'd
from
rather have Jennifer
2003?
Connelly, the one from the Eric Bana movie.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, she was in Top Gun Maverick. Jennifer Connelly.
She
Edward
was
Norton.
much
Yes.
better as Biddy
But they're bringing back. They were gonna bring back John Hurt, but he passed, so they're bringing Harrison Ford, and the Abomination's already there. MCU's eating good. They bring people back.
John Hurt.
William Hurt. Sorry.
I mean, didn't John Hurt die too?
William Hurt. I don't know. I apologize. I can't
Yes,
remember
John
which
Hurt
one.
died. The guy from Harry Potter.
Okay. Well, look, it's the
Ollivander.
first look at the Hulk actress MC return after 15 years.
I think this is the leaked image. This is spoiler territory.
Well, you know,
well, it's too late now.
Who cares?
She looks great.
What I'm saying is, it's a funeral.
I know. I'm not going to talk about that yet. But yes, I'm very excited. Liv Tyler first portrayed Betty Ross in 2008's The Incredible Hulk, but the star is now back on the set of 2024's Captain America: New World Order. When the announcement was made, Tyler's return wasn't a complete shock. After all, the movie already features Tim Blake Nelson's return as well, not to mention the recasting of her dad with Harrison Ford now playing General Thunderbolt Ross. Her dad's going to be Harrison Ford now.
I don't know how I'm going to deal with that one.
But are they going to have
Solo
any?
being a bad guy?
Are they in Hulk? Does this mean the Hulk is going to be in it too?
I don't
Has
know,
to be,
maybe.
right?
Maybe.
The Hulk's got to be in this, right?
So here's the thing: they're trying to do a loophole, and make another Hulk movie without
yeah,
because Universal would lose their shit.
yeah. They don't need to. They don't need to. Yeah. So the Hulk. So Captain
So they're
America:
making
The
a
World
Captain
Order
America movie
with
but
the
it's-
Hulk.
In reality, it's a Hulk movie.
Yeah. So it's a combination film, like
Those clever
Thor
bastards.
Ragnarok, and like
More
Wakanda Forever.
like Civil War.
Mm-hmm. I'm very excited about this. You know, it makes sense. Jennifer Connelly's busy too, so this is great. I'm very excited. What has this character been doing for 13 years? Well, it's going to be weird too if she does meet the Hulk. How's that going to work?
He's
Like the MCU Hulk.
You're with Natasha.
Yeah, how's that going to work? Oh, Cal is here. Hey, Cal, if you're just getting here, remember to smash that like button. Blue Hulk. What's the Blue Hulk? I don't know what the Blue Hulk is.
The Blue Hulk is atomic.
There's multiple colors of the Hulk.
I don't know how that's going to be the interesting thing to me is how they deal with the Hulk meeting her.
Who's the kid that Hulk saves in the comic?
Are they gonna pick up
Or
like
Bruce
nothing bad
Banner?
out of him?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know?
I don't remember. I'm trying to focus. I don't know.
Man,
I'm
you're
just
asking a whole lot over here.
I know. I don't know.
It's comic book knowledge.
Yeah, I don't read that much.
Yeah,
comic
we don't
books.
read
I want
comic
to.
books, bro.
We just talk about the movie shows, and I'm just in a Doctor Doom mask. CJH.
God, you
Damn.
expecting the world?
Exposed.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Jennifer listen, all you simps for Connolly, and there's nothing wrong with that anyway. But still, Liv Tyler is legit as well. I'm so sick of this. Don't listen to
Rick
Brian.
Jones. Rick Jones. That's who. Yeah, Rick Jones.
Rick Jones. We're talking Liv Tyler's article, and you're talking about Rick Jones. Okay.
Because Rick Jones is
I'm
very vital to Bruce Banner's origin.
Okay.
Technically, he was in the first Incredible Hulk movie, but he was in the newspaper.
Yeah. Well,
The little intro.
Your sidetrack. You're leading me astray. I'm surprised that I'm the only one that's excited about Liv Tyler coming back. I was very happy when I saw that. And the MCU just keeps giving you that fan service, and I really appreciate that.
I mean,
Really
if she ever wants to come back and play an elf for Lord of the Rings, I mean, sure.
Liv Tyler is our Arwish Elven Queen.
Well, she would be the only returning person of the Incredible Hulk movie.
No, she wouldn't be.
Well, the other guys did.
Abomination.
Oh, yeah, true.
Another guy in the article. Oh, my God. He doesn't pay attention. Okay. Purple Hulk. Jade is sleeping. You're taking the spot of Xeno Jade with the zzz. She is better in Lord of the Ring. I want an Arendir, and Eowyn Rings of Power spinoff. Okay. I'd be up for it. I want more stuff. Yeah. All right.
Would you give Hulk purple pants?
That would be kind of funny. Yes, I would. She's Red Hulk? Okay. All right.
You know, I thought when Red Hulk first came out, I thought that was Bruce Banner, but like angrier.
Well, all right. Cal's happy. Liv has always been fire. I'm happy about this. I might watch the Edward Norton.
Her chemistry with Edward Norton was awful.
The music videos that Aerosmith put out back in the 90s.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Liv Tyler was amazing. In the song, amazing. Oh,
and that movie with Ben Affleck, Armageddon.
Armageddon out of here.
Here's some interesting news. Well, it's not. We kind of saw this coming. John Wick Chapter 4. Donnie Yen on a possible spinoff for Kane and Tarantino's Bruce Lee portrayal. Well, I think Donnie Yen makes a comment on the Tarantino portrayal in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood of Bruce Lee. That's kind of, you don't want to censor art, but it was kind of a lame shot at Bruce Lee. Very cartoonish, where I don't think he went that far with the other characters in the film. Oh, yeah, Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen is amazing. A spin-off
Do you guys
from John
know
Wick 4.
He was in a Highlander movie.
Donnie Yen?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know
Highlander
that.
Endgame, dude.
Oh,
the one with Adrian Paul and Christopher Lambert. Yeah, it's a good movie. I love Highlander Endgame. I have that movie.
Based on the scenes I've seen with Donnie Yen in John Wick 4, was he in 3 too? I can't remember. I have to rewatch 3. But he, based on the trailer at least, he has a beef with Bruce Lee. Who? Donnie Yen? or Tarantino. Oh yeah. Tarantino has made it pretty clear he's in a fan of Bruce Lee. Yeah, it's like he went overboard with that portrayal. It was really okay. Yay, Highlander, absolutely. But the one bad thing though, Rhea, is with how successful John Wick is, it might put Highlander on the back burner again. Because not only are they talking about a spinoff with Donnie Yen, but there's another article.
Man, screw John Wick. I want Highlander.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Let me bring this up, too. All right, so that's one article. They're thinking about a spinoff for Donnie Yen's character, which I can't wait to see. And now here's another article that I'm going to bring up. Remember, we were just covering it a couple weeks ago that both Keanu Reeves and Chad Stahelski both said that it's on ice for a while. Now it's back on the table after box office blow up. They got a raise. That's what happened. The studio's like, no, strike while the iron's hot.
More movies, guys.
Well, I mean, basically, they said, show me the money, and it's back on the table. They're negotiating for number 5 already.
There you go.
We're all going to take a tiny rest here and then scratch at ideas whether there's a credible way to get into 5, but there's no guarantee, says Liongate's motion picture group, Joe Drake, which basically is Hollywood speak, like, we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way. It's not if there is a way, if there's a credible way. It's like, we're going to find a way. Because they always had it. I haven't seen John Wick 4, but they always leave a way to make a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
But there's no guarantee. Yeah, they're going to make it. They're going to make, especially this second weekend, if it doesn't drop off, like if it stays under 60%, if it has good word of mouth, there's no way they're not doing a 5. I think the proof is going to be in the second weekend. It did an amazing first weekend. But if you get a movie that doesn't have a big drop-off in the age of streaming, you keep that franchise. Those are the two things to look out for. Opening weekend, if it surpasses expectations, that's another green light. The second green light is if the drop-off of the second weekend is small and it has good word of mouth and it keeps continuing. Not a large drop, because that's a rarity in the days of streaming, because they're like, oh, I'll wait for streaming, But it might put Highlander back on the back burner, and you still haven't seen any CGH, any John Wick, right?
Or any Highlander for that matter.
You know what? We need to do a watch party for Highlander, CGH. Did he step out?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
It's not my type of movie, to be honest.
John Wick 4 had been widely expected to be the final installment in the main action franchise, but a 5th film is back on the table after this month's movie's astonishing opening at the global box office. And really sad for Shazam 2, because that's the reason it had such a horrible drop the second weekend, because it had a fire blockbuster movie. It's not the same audience, but all right.
Yeah.
A cinema score from audiences is a cinema score too for a 4th in a franchise. That's the other rarity, is when you get to Strange Marvel Theories is down for Highlander watch party. The first one. Yeah.
Highlander Endgame's good, but you kind of have to watch some of the TV show to understand.
That's the other thing where you have huge franchise potential. If you get to a 4th in a series and it still has an A cinema score and it surpasses projections, there's no way you don't make a 5th one. I'm sorry. I hope they do it right, but there's just no way. There's no way. Not with the A cinema score in the 4th of the franchise. Unfortunately, it could potentially get to the point where it's like Fast and Furious. Let's hope not. And I know there's Fast and Furious fans out there. And I'm not talking about Snyder fans.
There are Fast and Furious fans.
I'm talking about Fast and Furious fans. But yeah, so all right, so that's
We
that.
got, I guess, good news in this article. I guess it's kind of good news. I mean, it's progress.
What article?
In private chat.
You're bringing up. Oh, yeah, okay, we could do that
It's
next.
finally walking again.
I had an article. Yeah, I had an article about that as well. So let me bring that up. I'm just going to bring up mine because I already put in the description. And it's the same thing. Hold on. Yeah, it is good. I'm rooting for Jeremy Renner. Let me bring this up here. Let me see if there's actually. I saw something on Twitter too. Jeremy Renner continues recovery in anti-gravity machine. Jeremy Renner's back on his feet with the help of an anti-gravity machine, which is greatly aiding him in his recovery. Yes, I saw this on Twitter. Okay, let me. Very happy that he's recovering. And was he trying to save someone or something at that point? He was trying to help someone, I think, when he got injured, when he had the accident, I believe, if I can remember right. So it's looking good. He's doing that with the anti-gravity machine. So he's looking good. Happy that he's having a good recovery. Still got a way to go. And let's hope that he has many roles to come, along with Hawkeye season 2, hopefully. So, yeah. And I think he was trying to help someone at that moment. Regardless, I want him to have a nice recovery. So, does it make you feel good that you see a guy getting back on his feet? Literally get back on his feet, Brian, after he was like damaged by a snowplow, I think. All right. Hey, Taladia.
I got something cool.
What is it? What do you say, Steve? Okay. What's this? Is this Jeremy Renner?
No.
What is this? You see, this is quantum trapping.
That's amazing.
As long as it's
so the
cold,
it's superconducting.
I
It's
can
frozen with
flip
liquid nitrogen.
upside down,
Right.
and it stays locked.
So the fact that it's superconducting is locking the magnetic field in 3
Yeah.
dimensions, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
And you
pivot.
see,
Hover.
because this is symmetric,
It's
it can
hovering.
rotate without breaking.
Okay.
The locking doesn't
That
break
is really cool.
because
So it stays there on the X and Y, but not on, but it pivots on the.
What does that have to? What does that have to do with Jeremy Renner, though? All right,
around
I'll
the
put it
axis
back.
of the magnet.
Astonishing. Can you
Wait.
And I can just rotate it.
I know
It's actually
my
floating
panel's
above the
gone to
surface.
sleep, Cal. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's not floating. It's locked above the surface.
So it could,
We
you
could
could
have
tilt it at
hover
an angle and it
cars.
would
Yeah,
still
I
fly
can do it
around.
like this, and it will just go around like this. I can just go and put it at different height, put them like this.
And lock it at the height.
Lock
right?
it, yeah.
How's that going to help Jeremy Renner?
Oh.
Oh, Strange Marvel Theory says Jeremy was trying to get his nephew out of the way of the snow cat as the brakes let go and it moved forward. Oh, okay. Thank you, Strange Marvel Theories. All right.
That was in the local paper here in Reno.
Yeah.
He was at the hospital downtown.
I have some more articles here. Let me see
Awesome.
what else I have. Oh, this is going to be a hot topic. Hey, Talat, you're welcome to come on, but I think it's real late for you. I don't know if you want to come on or not. You might have more
to be
energy.
fair, Cal,
these
we're
guys.
just burning time until Mandalorian comes out.
I'm not. I have high energy. I'm making clip outs.
High energy. Making clip
channel's
outs.
channel's doing great right now this week. We have a really good week of content. I'm keeping my energy up. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's my energy. Wow.
Come on, CJ. Holy shit, man. All right, I'll put the link in for the community section for members. So that's how Cal could get on. All right, let me go to the community section, just like you do for member streams, Cal. There you go. Yeah, and in an hour and 10 minutes, we'll be watching the next season of Mandalorian. Yeah. Oh, but this is the hot topic that I think even Brian might. Don't be a gatekeeper, Brian.
A hot topic. What's going on here?
Don't be a gatekeeper.
What am I gatekeeping?
Which one? What's like a sci-fi series that's not Star Trek? I think you like this series.
Battlestar Galactica.
That you might not want them to touch.
I don't know. I don't really.
Stargate.
They have a lot of
X-Files.
Oh,
I wasn't really an X-Files fan, to be perfectly honest.
Well,
so if they want to do a remake, I'm okay with that.
You haven't been an X-Files fan? You're missing out. There's a lot there. I have to go back and watch it.
So it used to freak me out when I was a kid.
Rhea is using her producer powers to grant Cal unlimited panel access. I hear good things about The Expanse on Amazon. Haven't watched it yet, though. Okay. Well, this is about the X-Files. This is going to be, if they do this is going to be another Geeks and Gamers anti-SJW type situation. I'm just letting you know because they're already saying Ryan Coogler in a diverse reboot. I don't know what that means. The situation where this could become a huge talking part in nerd culture is because both of the original actors are probably available to, go back to the roles and continue, right? So how are they going to do this? I don't know. This is going to
David Duchovny and
right. So I don't, depending on what they do, the decision making, is it going to be a handoff? Is it just going to be a full reboot? What would you like to see before we get into the article, Brian? Like if they do this,
I mean, you got to have David Duchovny in the X-Files.
Do you have?
That's just the only way. And Gillian Anderson,
yeah. Anthony says the actress says she don't want to come back, but money. Anthony, this is the thing with Hollywood. Everyone says like a definitive fact, like they said they don't want to. That's what they say at a certain point in time.
That's what Michael Dorn said. He's wearing the Klingon headpiece again.
Yes. The X-Files creator Chris Carter has revealed that Ryan Coogler, Kree Black Panther, is working on a reboot of the TV series. All right, let's get into this. X-Files creator Chris Carter has indicated the sci-fi series is about to get a Ryan Coogler reboot. While being interviewed on the show On the Coast, Carter was asked how the X-Files would be different if it were made in current times. Carter replied, "We're so steeped in conspiracies now. Yeah, that's true. The X-Files dealt with a central conspiracy, but now the world is so full of conspiracies that I think it would be a different show. Actually, I just spoke to a young man, Ryan Coogler, who is going to remount the X-Files with a diverse cast. So he's got his work cut out for him."
So Michael B. Jordan's going to be
because we covered so much
Mulder. So it's already dead on arrival.
No, it's not dead on arrival. No. Hey, Talati, how's it going?
I'm great. Just finished Superman and Lois live reaction.
Oh, great. Was it good?
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Mm-hmm. That's great, man. I still got to catch up on that show.
Yeah. By the way, I want to apologize to everyone that I made Max get the L. So for the other day about the Zachary Levi stuff.
Oh no! That was fine. That was content, Talati. I don't care about. I'll take L's all over the place. That actually was a good clip out video. That clip out video did really good. We're talking about. Did you ever watch the X-Files?
No.
Okay, well, they're talking about an X-Files reboot with a diverse cast, which I'm okay with. But how they handled the Duchovny and what's the actress's name?
Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson. How they deal with those characters and the reboot is pretty key. Hey, Cal, you like the X-Files?
No, not really. But I've seen. Well, I heard you talk something about Coogler directing. That
Yeah, I
sounds
like.
pretty
Yeah, I love Ryan Coogler, the first Creed, Black Panther. I actually, after watching Black Panther: Wakanda Forever the second time, I actually like it better than the first. So I'm really
right. No, you can't do it without David Duchovny.
Yeah. I watched the Black Panther twice. The ending, that fight sequence is a little janky to me, but it's not. But it's still great. I haven't seen Creed 3. Now I can't remember. Coogler didn't direct Creed 3, right?
Michael B. Jordan did.
Oh yeah.
Coogler only directed the first Creed. Someone else directed the second. I don't know who.
Yeah.
And
I didn't like the second as much. I remember that. I thought it was great. I thought it was fine, but it wasn't as good as Creed. And I still haven't seen Creed 3. But anyway, I wasn't a big X-Files fan. My brother was really big in X-Files in the 90s when it was out and it's going on. He's a big alien guy. He liked it. So I kind of learned about it through osmosis through him, but I never really watched it.
Yeah.
But I might check it out if he's going to do it.
Well, the only thing I'm going to be open to it either
anyway,
way.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I used to have to suffer through the reruns to get to Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Oh, I really like the thing
X-Files
is I really
came on before that.
I really enjoyed X-Files, but I always started with season 1 and I never got further because I was getting really into it, and I actually bought the DVDs and I gave them to my dad. Imagine Jonathan Majors directing something. I bet we'll see it happen. Well, that situation has to calm down.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Have you talked about that? Have you said anything about that? I'm sure
I just want to be the way the world is now. We just have to wait and see.
It's not all out there yet. Yeah. It's not all out there yet. We don't know yet.
Yeah. I do. The one thing that should be considered from a couple articles is that he actually called the police first because he was concerned about his girlfriend. So that should be considered too. We'll wait and see. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. Yeah.
I don't want to put you in no trouble.
Yeah.
I was just asking if you talk about it.
Yeah. But this X-Files reboot, I'm all for it. It's just this is going to be a major factor what they do with these two characters. If they're going to use them at all. In the past, they were talking about a spinoff. If they're going to be involvement.
Are y'all asking? Are y'all asking if they coming back? If like David Duchovny and what's her name, Gina, what's her name? Whatever. Are they coming back? Is that what you're asking?
There's no comment on that on the reboot. He basically just all the creator said is he just spoke with Ryan Coogler, who is going to remount the X-Files with a diverse cast. So he's got his work. Okay, well that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not included, right? So X-Files with a diverse cast. That might just mean there's more, Yeah. So I'm open to it, but we will see what happens there. That's for sure. Depending on what happens, I'm up to see what Ryan Coogler does next too. That's interesting. That's interesting if that's what he goes with too, because he's pretty much he could pick his poison or not. That's the wrong thing. He can pick whatever he wants to do, really, at this point. He's got.
Well, I only know him.
He can pick his product.
What else he done? What else? I'm sorry. What else he did?
Back in the day that won an award, I think.
Oh yeah. I forgot that. Yeah, it did. It did. I got the DVD.
Creed 1.
Yeah.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I don't know what other movies he's done besides those 4, though.
That's not me neither. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if he could do something like X-Files. That's a totally different direction. Most of the stuff is like kind of action, but Fruitvale Station was more like a drama. But X-Files is like sci-fi. I mean, don't try to Star Trek it and put action in my X-Files, even though I don't know that much about X-Files. But I don't want, it's like a thriller, if I assume.
Yeah.
But anyway.
All right.
But maybe he can do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me see what else I have here. Let me see here. I'm getting another article ready to go.
Do that, Max. You got
this. Will be a quick one. This will be a quick one.
And let the English see you do it.
Oh, Ryan Coogler did love Lovecraft Country. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it either.
Who here likes trolls? Not the internet kind.
The movie or just the fictional character?
Trolls 3. Universal DreamWorks sequel gets an official touch and a groovy trailer. I remember watching this with my nieces. This was a lot of fun.
Which one is it that's got it's like where he dies and that kid like screams? Oh God, what was it? I can't remember. Never mind. It might come to me.
Yeah. Well, apparently the audience doesn't like trolls because we just lost 4 viewers. I have other stuff. I have other stuff. Don't worry, everyone. I like the Trolls movie.
They probably wasn't even born when Trolls came out.
Trolls 2 did amazing during the beginning of the pandemic. Was the first VOD release. It was a new product, so I'm happy the franchise is continuing.
People were desperate.
I think these are cooler than the troll dolls back in the. Remember the troll dolls back in the day were not as cute. The 90s trolls. That's what they're based on.
Hair.
I'm just now looking at the screen. I thought you was talking about the movie Troll, man.
No.
Troll, like the horror movie.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch this stuff. I don't even know what this is about. Whatever. That's fine. They can make more money. Kids, great. Get it.
Yeah. I'll watch it. But that's all I have to say about that. That's why I was like, that's a quick topic.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, did you hear about the Ben Affleck interview?
Yes.
Yeah,
we covered that. We covered at the beginning.
I want to hear your thoughts.
Oh, well, anything's possible in the future. He basically said this before. I actually brought this out in an article a long time ago when people said the last time that Ben Affleck was done. I said, but in The Flash, he said he liked it. It was one of his best experiences. But then he said also, but I just quit. So I think he's like a YouTuber. He can't make up his mind. He can't make up his mind if he wants to stay or go. Should I stay or should I go?
He's going to make another channel. Yeah. He's going to make another channel and go down there.
I mean, the whole Wonderbat thing has actually made me smile.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
It's
kind of a thing.
Yeah. I think if the right circumstance comes up, never say never, like Sean Connery. And but Brian, what did you say also about Worf, the actor that plays Worf? What did he say?
It's what Michael Dorn said. He'd never go back to wearing the makeup again.
Yeah.
He's wearing it now.
I would say over here.
Because he wants that money.
Let's just say this, Taladia.
Oh, yeah, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford didn't want to come back to Star Wars. I would say half the actors that say they're never coming back come back. I'd say 50 out of percent. Let's do a fun percentage here. Not even over under 50%. I would say 75% of actors that say they're not coming back eventually come back. 75%.
I think a lot of them.
If it's
I think you're probably right.
If it's a franchise,
Yeah, a lot of them get bored though. They get bored. I mean, they're rich. I mean, what are you going to do?
Back end deals and saying you're not going to come back only helps you in the negotiating table.
Oh yeah.
So
true.
out of 100%,
I said I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah. What would you say, Taladia? The percentage of talent that says I'm not coming back. I'm not doing this again. Even Daniel Craig said he'd rather do something to himself than play James Bond.
There's actually a lot of actors that refuse to return.
Okay, well, what's your percentage then, CJH, out of 100? How many percent do you think actually come back?
60.
Okay. Taladia, what do you think?
55.
55. Cal, what do you think? Cal, just a guess. How many they
I
actually
think-
come back when they're like, I'm done. I'm never coming back.
Oh, never come back?
When they say,
Now, the ones that well, I'll say the people that say that they're never
Sean
I'm done
Connery,
after this.
Harrison Ford, Worf.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying well, Worf is a different situation. That he needed money. But anyway, the percentage of people that say it as a gimmick, I'd say is probably about 75, and then the people who say it and actually mean it is probably about 9.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you say it, you mean it.
So what do you
but
think?
that might be one passion project they come back for. Only one.
And then they'll be like, well, it was the right script when it means like that's
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they want to see the
I've
character
always
go
wanted to play this character. I identify with it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see it done wrong. I had to do it myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Strange Marvels
Anyway.
is 82%. Brian, what do you think?
But that's cool.
I'm not going to give it a percentage because it's got to be more of a situational thing.
Uh-huh. I ruined the fun.
It depends on the situation.
Okay.
I mean, he's right.
It does.
I'll tell you what I do think. What's the percentage that Tom Cruise will die trying to do a stunt?
Oh, I don't want.
One of the next
Cal,
Mission Impossible
movie.
movie.
Cal, I don't want to
It's
put
going
that
to
on
happen.
there. I don't want to put that on there. I think Tom Cruise has a great. I assume.
I love Tom Cruise.
That he has a great set of talented stunt performers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a set of balls, but
Well, balls too.
No, I don't know. I mean, he does some
I think,
of it. You know he does.
You know how certain actors or directors keep their talent. I'm thinking the way that Tom Cruise does stunts on his movies, that he has the same crew, and I think he's confident that they're going to keep him safe. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's only smart. But still, accidents happen.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
But I don't want to put that out there, Cal. I don't want to put that out there because I know Tom Cruise. Okay.
I thought that was a dope move where he was like, I want to see Flash. And he's like, all right.
Well,
you know,
he was probably paid to promote that because he's that's
still cool though.
Oh, the people at the Oscars, they all went up and thanked Tom, like, you brought the movie industry back. They actually all said that with Top Gun
for Maverick, yeah.
For Maverick, I can see.
Definitely. So I think that convinced. I think what the reason they said that though is that they were struggling to justify greenlighting some projects until Tom Cruise did that, and that brought back the financiers. You know, there is still money you can make in the theater, so that helped them all probably with their project. Well, Tom Cruise could do it, I could do it. I'm Steven Spielberg. You know, I think he brought back the money.
Or they may think that I'm James Cameron.
Yeah, James Cameron helped too.
Yeah, Way of Water.
Tom Cruise brought back the backers of the film industry to pump money into actual theatrical endeavors again. I think.
Well, see, you had to ruin everything for me, Max. I was thinking now I can see what was going on, but I thought it was like a Tom Cruise like flexing, like, shit, I'm Tom Cruise. I want to see Flash. I've been waiting so long.
Oh no,
I'm Tom Cruise. Show me Flash, and they're like, all right.
Well, a lot of times the studios reach out to influence, just like they would really reach out to an influencer. What's the person that you could get in the industry right now to give the okay to your movie? Say this is the movie we're in right now. It's Tom Cruise. They probably gave him something. Might not necessarily be money or anything, but whatever. It seems like a marketing thing. It doesn't just seem organic to me.
Well, that's cool.
I've seen him in Legend. Yeah. He's great in that. I haven't been. Go ahead, Claudia.
I know that it's really late here. I just wanted to pop in.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Before I go bed and all that.
Hey, get some
And,
rest, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't realize you were streaming at 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning my time. I was just like, wait, is he streaming late? It's kind of weird.
Because we're gonna watch Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
Me and Brian at least.
Okay.
I am actually getting sleepy.
Are you
I
gonna
gotta
do
watch Mando by myself.
will you do a review for a video format
Of
for
course
me?
I will.
Maybe, but I think after I'm gonna go right to bed. I gotta take out the trash and then go right to bed. Because I am actually getting sleepy. I shouldn't do this, but I want to watch the new Mando episode so bad. Actually, here's the link, Brian.
Okay.
For the I actually hope it's not a long one this time because I'm getting sleepy. Okay.
No, I understand.
The last one was kind of short. I liked the last one though. I thought it was great.
Before I go and head off, I want to say thank you for firstly inviting me back on your panel, firstly, and allowing me to talk about movie stuff and whatnot. And anyone that isn't subscribed to Max, please subscribe to him. Please hit the like button. Please also follow him on social media and try and support this amazing content creator that.
Oh wow! Thank you, thank you, Claudia. I appreciate that.
Wow.
I mean, it's
I agree.
My merch
Support this amazing content creator. Thank you.
No, it's the way I feel. It's like you're an amazing person, and you definitely, you deserve praise for the amount of hard work you do for the community. So, shout out goes out to Max. But until the next time I'll be on, probably will be on the weekend if you're allowing me to have on.
Yes, I will allow it. Yes.
Okay.
Of course, you're always welcome.
Okay, so until then, have a great night, everybody. And everyone in the chat, take care.
Get some rest, man. Yeah.
All right.
We'll talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
Okay, who else wants to give me praise? Come on. Oh!
Hey, I will tell you what, Max. I tried to tell you the other day. I got a message. I was at work and I got a message from a high school friend. He was like, and he sent me a screenshot. He had me on the show. And he's like, is that you?
Did you tell him to subscribe?
Well, I told him what the show was, and I was like, yeah, I'll get on sometimes. And I was like, check it out. And that was it. I didn't, because I was like, damn it. I knew this was going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's no big deal. I thought it was actually kind of cool. I was like, yeah, that's me, man.
Yeah, you're on one of the most successful movie talks out there. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. See, that's what scares me is that people are going to see that.
Please don't stroke his ego. His bed is big enough. Well, I've got 11 viewers right now at 2 a.m. We're going places.
Remember to support my merch.
Beanie. What?
I am going to get a beanie soon. I'm going to wait till YouTube paycheck.
Oh shit! You got some new stuff.
Yeah.
Did you get some new stuff?
It's actually breaking news. Yeah.
Breaking news. CJH has new merchandise. For
Breaking news. Max and I are probably not going to make it till the Mandalorian episode.
Maybe not.
What are you talking? Are you falling asleep too, Brian?
Hey,
Maybe.
All right, you don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Let's go.
Awesome. When's it come out? 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, yeah.
Midnight for me.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. for me, boy.
3:05. We're going to pirate the shit out of it.
Oh. I didn't hear that. Uh-oh. It's actually breaking news. Okay. Let's get to this.
Well, CJH, just out of curiosity, while he's looking at this, just CJH out of curiosity, while Max is looking that up, how much are you selling this stuff?
Yeah,
I mean, are these shirts and stuff still?
Yeah, 1 or 2 or a couple.
That's cool.
I'm going to buy a hat.
I might swing by and check it out.
Yeah. Well,
You
here,
get maybe that. Well, I like
in
the logo.
the chat.
Black one.
Rhea says, I like the T Public's merch options. The mug and stickers are a must get for my logos.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I think they do phone cases and shit too.
For the hats, though, I gotta use Stream Elements.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who here's ready for another Riddick?
Give an option.
Oh.
Yeah.
Riddick,
yeah.
Riddick 4,
Keep what
Vin
you
Diesel
feel.
keeps the sequel hype alive as previous film cracks the Netflix top 10.
Oh, see, that's another thing they're doing. They're putting all this stuff on streaming and seeing what people are watching. That's how they're
Well, it's
determining
it's interesting that older
going to
movies,
rehash
sometimes some older movies, they get on the Netflix and they go right up to the top. You know, people like to watch Riddick, so that's going to help. Riddick 4,
Yeah.
I'm up for it.
because people ain't seen them. I ain't heard anything about them.
I just hope for Riddick 4 that they go back to something like the Chronicles of Riddick, and it's more epic than just being on a planet in the dark.
I have
with
that on
civilians.
DVD.
Because there's
And
two of the three
I think
movies
I
are
got-
like that. Yeah.
And some
I think I
new
got Pitch
hats
Black.
and stuff.
Okay, CJ, we get.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I've
get the
seen.
beanie.
I don't know. I've seen Pitch. I've seen Pitch Black, but I don't know if I own it or not. But it doesn't matter. But anyway,
Put it in
but
the
yeah,
chat.
I like Vin
CJ.
Diesel. That's when I liked Vin Diesel. Like after that, and the whole family and all this bullshit, I didn't really care about. Sometimes I forget that he's Groot, which he's good at that. Which I mean,
Oh,
come on,
I
everybody
prefer
could be-
him as Riddick over the Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
Dominic Toretto,
yeah. He was cool in those movies. And I actually believed him. And then I saw Bloodshot too. But anyway.
We'll put in the private chat, CJH, and I'll put it in the chat for you for Strange Marvel Theories wants to look at your merch. But I don't know. I'm up for another Riddick. He's gonna he's gonna have time after this last Fast movie. Is this the last one or is this part one of 2 last Fast movies? I don't remember.
Probably not. Who knows?
But
I don't pay attention. I made it past. I ain't even made it past 3.
This is
I
on
watched
his
3.
Yeah.
Because
I like
Ludacris was in
Bloodshot.
it.
I like Bloodshot. Hold on.
Oh well, yeah. I have to watch it
So
again. I watched it
one
once.
of those links is for the hats, and then another one is for the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I get paid. I get more paid. Or wait, they're
You get more
likely
money
to
through
pay
that.
me from T Public. Yeah.
T Public.
Yeah,
Okay.
through T Public, another thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah, I
Bloodshot.
don't wear hats. I like shirts.
Oh.
Yeah, I've
Blood-
seen that. Bloodshot is dope.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Brian,
I
have
mean,
you ever
I have
watched
to
Riddick?
rewatch.
You ever watch Riddick?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What? Oh,
What's your favorite, Cal, out of the Riddick movies? Mine's Chronicles. Of
well,
Riddick.
like you said, the Chronicles was great. I like Pitch Black. I can't remember that other one.
And it had what's his name from Dread? What's his Carl Urban in it?
Carl Urban. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dread. That's another good movie.
Fast
They
and
need a
Furious,
sequel to that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never made it past 3 on Fast and Furious. I get that some of them were fun. I'm just like, I ain't got time for that right now. Maybe years down the road, I'll check them out, like the rest of them, or watch them all at one time in one day or 2 days or whatever. But as of right now, I really don't care. But you know.
All right. Well, here's some rapid fire articles. And then there's a good one in here that I really am curious about, but this one first. I'm very into the Toxic Avengers now because of that game that Rhea showed me. The Toxic Avengers remake features a moment referred to as the butt gut scene. What?
I watched those movies when I was a kid. I had 1 and 2 on VHS. And I remember watching them. I can't tell you a damn thing about them. It was just a crazy ass movie. You know, it was like a superhero movie.
I haven't really seen the Toxic Avenger. I've never checked it out.
I watched it. They were great. They were fun. I mean, they were. I want to remember them that way. I don't want to rewatch them because I know they're probably terrible, and I want to remember them the way I did.
I'm interested in a remake.
Yeah. I'll watch that.
Writer director making Blair wrap production on his remake of the Trauma cult classic, The Toxic Avenger. Watch it here. Almost a year has passed since the movie received an R rating. But while we continue to wait to hear release date for this new take on the Toxic Avenger, it's been wrapped and it's not.
I feel like James Gunn would have done a good job.
Well, he's moved on. Blair's version of the Toxic Avenger stars Peter Dinklage as Winston.
Whoa.
I don't know.
I want to see that. Toxic. Hell yeah. Toxic. Yeah. Yeah, but they call him Toxic in the film.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, after the game, that doesn't sound good though that it wrapped. Oh, it's been over a year since it wrapped, and there's still no. And it's not like if it's Trauma, there's not going to be a lot of. Oh yeah, Rhea, you're going to Williams' event Traumania in May. Awesome. Maybe you can ask about the remake for us to get an update. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm interested in this. I might go back and watch the first one just to see. But I would think that it's not going to take. I would think still Trauma doesn't have high production value. So I'm like, why is it taking so long to come out? That's the weird thing.
But I would say watch the first one just to get a context of what you're going to watch with the remake. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think I should rewatch them. I'll watch the remake, but I want to keep those memories. I remember we just throw it on. Me and my brother, we got both of them because my mother was friends. That's how I got all my movie knowledge. My mother was friends with a friend named Rita who ran a video store in our little small town, and we rented movies for free and got the surplus movies. We got them for like $1. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And that's how I end up loving movies so much. Okay, but anyway, but Toxic Avenger is one of.
Just never give it a chance. But here's something else. It's
Watch
not
the cartoon show.
I didn't watch the cartoon either, and I want to watch. It's the Toxic
Crusaders.
You know.
Oh yeah, they made it so. I forgot.
I want to see that.
I never really watched the movie, but I watched.
Yeah, watch that. Yeah, watch that. That'll give you enough.
The Matt Stone and Trey Smith movie.
Here's a new sci-fi movie that's not a franchise movie. It's something original, I think. Eliza Gonzalez, Aaron Paul replace Tessa Thompson, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I thought they were all in it. So they replace Tessa Thompson, Joseph Gordon-Levitt in sci-fi thriller.
Aaron Paul as in the Oh no, Aaron Paul. No, Aaron Paul as in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
yeah, how you get rid of
Isaac. I always say her name wrong. It's Isa Gonzalez. 7 months ago, it was announced that Tessa Thompson, Thor: Love and Thunder, Joseph Gordon Looper had signed a star in Ash, a sci-fi thriller from rapper and filmmaker Flying Lotus, aka Steven Ellison. But Thompson and Gordon-Levitt have since moved on from the project, and Deadline reports they were replaced by Isa Gonzalez and Aaron Paul. Gonzalez will be playing a woman who wakes on a far-flung planet to find her crew mysteriously murdered. When a man, Paul, comes to investigate the scene, she must decide if she could trust him or if he's responsible for her series of unfortunate events. Okay. Flying Lotus provide the following statement. We are providing something fresh and unique with Ash, and having Isa and Aaron in the world just makes it flames. They are absolute magic makers, brave and equally inspiring. All of that to say, we about to kill this shit. Okay. I don't know who flying.
What?
Well, he's a rapper.
Do you have
and
anything to say
entertainer,
about this new movie? Yeah, we're about
I
to
don't
get this
know.
shit.
I don't know who Flying Lotus is.
Well, who cares? But you don't do that.
I care. That's interesting. You want to? Do you
Now,
want
we
like
gotta-
you want a PC
You go to
response
junket.
from? You want a PC response from someone? And you're like, oh yeah, this is great. This is, or you want to hear someone?
I guess.
We're about to kill that shit. That sounds like legit, man. Right? That sounds legit.
Yeah, I mean, you go to he's sitting there press junkie about what people going to take away from this movie. This movie's going to blow your fucking mind. It's going to blow your face off.
Cal.
We
There
took
you
care
go.
of it.
Now
We
you're
done.
selling.
We did that shit.
Now you're selling.
What?
Now you're selling.
I'm
now,
just
now let's-
saying.
now
I mean, if that's but you can't do that. You got to be like, well,
Why can't
we're
you?
working with Aaron Paul was a dream. I mean, every cue, every step. I mean, that one scene. You know what I mean? You got to do that bullshit.
No,
You can't
you
just be like,
don't. You
look,
don't have
I took care of it. I laid it down. We handled it. It looks great. I think it's good. Y'all might not like it, but y'all wrong. But you can watch it anyway.
I
But
like.
yeah, I like Aaron Paul. I don't know about the kid.
I'll wait for the trailer to decide.
You see it in the private chat? Oh.
What's that?
Now, I'll tell you what. I was hyped for Need for Speed movie, and it was terrible. It was okay though. It was fun.
Is it
With
the
Aaron Paul.
Public or the Stream Elements?
The first one, the one with the weird
Stream Elements?
SE21.
Stream Elements.
Basically, I couldn't change the URL.
Here it is.
Even though I asked for them to fix it, but
There it is. Strange Warfares. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is Stream Elements.
All right,
I
I got.
fixed the other URLs, just not that one for whatever reason.
I'm sure people can Google it, CJH. You'll be fine.
No, it's right. It's right here. It's right here.
I've actually done it before. I've Googled CGH merch and bam, I've found your shit. So it's not really that hard to do.
Bada bing, bada boom. All right. This is actually very interesting because, well, James Gunn has been hinting at his slate and Booster Gold, and now we have Chris Pratt.
Oh,
saying
I've
what
seen
he'd
something
like-
about that.
I didn't research it yet. So he says he breaks.
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
I want to see what he says. I'm assuming he is going to say Booster Gold. It makes so much sense. So let's see if he actually says it. Chris Pratt breaks silence on potential DC superhero role with James Gunn. As James Gunn DCU is poised to introduce DC heroes played by new actors, a key MCU veteran addressed the possibility of jumping ship to World of the Justice League. Gunn's takeover of DC led many to speculate which cast member from the MCU Guardians of the Galaxy franchise would join him at DCU. And one of them is Chris Pratt. The director already hinted that Star-Lord actor Chris Pratt, along with several other Guardians of the Galaxy stars, will probably, most definitely, join the DCU. This remark led to different theories on which DC character actor would portray. Yeah. Go ahead, Cal.
No, I just said probably, most definitely. I mean, which one is it?
Most definitely.
Yeah,
with some
probably.
speculating that he
Probably.
could portray Booster Gold or Guy Gardner. But now Chris Pratt responds to joining James Gunn DCU. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Comic Book Resources CBR, Chris Pratt, who portrays the MCU's Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, we know all this stuff. Well, Pratt pointed out that Gunn hasn't offered him any parts in the reboot universe yet. The Jurassic World. See, they just have to put this is all metadata, so it shows up in all the searches.
Yeah.
Like they have to put everything in there. Okay, we know what he's in.
Too.
Yeah. All right. Pratt noted also that he will let fans tell him which character they would like him to play in the DCU. Aw. Come on, that was lame. As far as DC characters fan, I don't know. I will let the fans tell me what they would want me to do. I don't have anything official to announce. I haven't spoken to James Gunn in any capacity
Superman.
where he's offered me anything like that. But listen, I love the guy, you know.
No.
He's one of my best friends. I totally believe in him. And if he calls me, I'm answering. Man, that was a lame ass answer. Holy shit. Well, just tell him to do Booster Gold then.
He could do Booster. He could do Guy Gardner.
Maybe he already knows.
I mean, he could do Guy Gardner. He could do Booster.
I think I think he's playing coy, Cal. I think he knows. I think he knows what people have been asking. You know, if you have that many people online, you know what the fans are asking, right? Constantly bringing up Booster Gold.
Yeah.
Strange Marvel Theories with the 99.
I'm sure it's
sticker.
Twitter.
Thank you, Strange Marvel Theories. I really appreciate that.
Uh-oh.
That super sticker. What would you say, Cal?
Oh no, I was going to say I'm sure it's Twitter fans. He's probably got a huge Twitter base. They have already been vocal about what character they want.
Him saying, "I'll let the fans decide." That kind of makes me think he already knows. He already knows what the fans have been saying.
Yeah.
They've been saying Guy Gardner 2, but 10-1. Most people saying Booster Gold, Booster Gold,
Probably
Booster
Booster
Gold.
because Booster's a better character. He's a better character than Guy, but I like Guy. Even though Guy's a shitty character, he sucks. But I like that because he is a terrible character. I like him because he is a terrible character. He turns into the warrior. It's terrible. He sucks. He's the worst. Anyway, but yeah, but it'd be great. Oh, what was? Hey, have y'all seen the Air movie? I forgot that even came out. The Ben Affleck directed another movie about Air Jordans.
Oh, no, I haven't. I've seen the trailer. It looks really good. Yeah.
I gotta see that because I remember when that was happening. You probably do too.
Yeah, I don't know if it's out yet. That's probably some award.
I don't know if it's out, but I've seen somebody did a review, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that movie." I don't know if we can see it, the normal people can see it yet, but somebody's seen it and they put a review out. I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, that's the Air Jordan movie." Anyway,
Ben Affleck, like the insurance? Affleck's Batman work with the type of Batman that James Gunn got a watch for his DCU for the Bat family. I don't know. You never know, but he said, well, we do know that he did say in the article, regardless if he comes back or not, that he's not. He said in the article, I forget Variety or something, Hollywood Reporter, Anthony, that he said that he is not what James Gunn's doing. He's not. He thinks he's a good dude, but he's not on that train. Or I don't remember his exact words, but he's not interested in that. He said definitely not, or something like that. I'm definitely not interested in what he's doing there. Nothing against
probably
him.
Definitely not.
So,
probably definitely.
If he ever comes back as Batman, which is really up in the air, but that could also change too. Maybe he only comes back.
I think he will.
But
I think he will.
He said he's not interested in what Gunn's doing. He said no shade, but I'm not interested. That guy.
I think they'll get together and they'll tweak it and he'll come back. Maybe not for a movie, for a standalone, but he'll come back again. You know, I think that motherfucker. I think he likes Batman too much, like in general, not just you know what I mean. And to play Batman is like really cool, you know. So I think he's just. He didn't like the whole way the situation went down with the Snyder stuff and everything. And so but he still likes being Batman. That
Brian,
doesn't take what, you know?
I'm Brian, if you're fading, you don't have to stay up, man. I know you're getting sleepy. If you're getting sleepy, you don't have to stay up.
Good.
What?
Watch this shit. Yeah. Rockin' on Thunder. Woo.
He's probably playing a video game.
I don't know, man.
What the hell's going on, bro? Are you gonna be okay for work tomorrow, bro? Oh, you don't drink Coke at 2. Oh, it's 2 a.m. for me. Uh-oh.
It's only 11:30, man.
2 a.m. for me.
You gonna be all right for work tomorrow?
3:33.
Excuse me.
3:33.
Very unbecoming of me.
Right now.
All right. Well.
Y'all got like 30 minutes before it comes out. Well,
I have enough to.
20.
7 minutes, sir.
Oh, excuse me.
Kidding.
If I was in front of the camera, I'd push my non-existent glasses up.
Canadians probably get it first.
Well, allow me to do it for you.
Who do you think's gonna get it first, Canada
mine
or you guys?
Yeah, I see it.
All right,
Oh.
Jonathan Berthal. I'm going to keep you awake with
now?
articles.
All right, let's go articles.
Jonathan Berthal, Punisher's big
What
role
about
in the
the
MCU
mailbag?
show teased by co-star. I will see. CJH,
If we
we'll
go
see.
on another Candy Crush run, dude.
According to Vincent D'Onofrio,
I do it. See, I told you.
stay on topic, everyone, please. Vincent D'Onofrio, the actor behind Kingpin, John Berthal's Punisher, will have a large part to play in Daredevil Born
I
Again.
still haven't done my emoji.
I will. I can
I
do
will
that.
do it tonight.
I will do it soon. Not only will the Disney Plus series be 18 episodes, but it will bring back Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock, and Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin full time. But the two won't be
Full
alone.
time.
Not too long ago, it was announced that Disney Plus. I should actually be quieter because everyone's sleeping in my house. It was announced that the Disney Plus project would bring back John Berthal's Punisher, who's shared an interesting dynamic with Red back in Daredevil season 2. Berthal himself seems stoked about the news. Okay, is there any news in here? Okay, Newsweek. This is the same thing. According to the star, John Bernthal's Freakcast will be a major part of the upcoming show. What's that, Cal?
He's going to be in it. We know that. I already knew that. I said, I didn't already know that.
You don't know how much the movie talk industry stretched.
I don't need to know how much he's going to be in it.
But this is how much the movie talk industry stretches the most little nugget of news.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. I mean, wow. That's something that we already pretty much know.
A major part.
Or at least speculate.
But now, are your socks blown off, Cal? It's a major part.
Now they're like, oh, he's going to be in it longer. He's not just going to show up.
Yeah.
Now you're telling me stuff that I really don't want to know. I already know. I really don't want to know that he's going to be in it, even though I fear he's going to be or make a appearance. Now you tell me stuff I don't want to know. Like, yeah, he's going to be in it, and he's going to be in it.
Oh, look at this.
You know?
Look at this, Brian. This is actually funny. Casey Walsh, the scooper that people don't like to call out, but they like to call out other scoopers, actually admits that he was wrong. I know I was in denial about this, but it sounds like another popular character will show up as well due to scheduling conflicts. It appears they will take the rumored the role Jessica Jones had. So he was saying it's not going to happen. And he's like, I was in denial about this. Those on the podcast also support these claims, knowing that more from Netflix's previous roster might be on their way. Basically, Born Again it's Netflix Born Again, really. It's not just Daredevil. To the mainstream, and they plan to bring in Ritter, but there's a scheduling problem for Born Again, so they need another Netflix star to fill the role. It's John Bernthal. Isn't that interesting that Jessica Jones might not be in it now? If this is accurate, and the only reason we got Punisher so quick is because Jessica Jones couldn't make it.
I wanted Luke Cage.
Oh yeah, I want Luke Cage too. I got to see season 2, Cal.
Man. Well, yeah. Season 2 is really good. The first season is really good.
I didn't watch it because I already knew it was canceled by the time season 2 came out, so I was like,
Well, you still could watch it. It's still fun.
Yeah.
You know, but it's great. I liked it. I liked season 1 better. Besides that, I liked the first half of season 1 a whole lot. The second half is kind of like, what's going on here? But no
Jade and Daredevil Born Again. I mean Jessica Jones. She does a good she could do a Jessica Jones cosplay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
He says she has the jacket. What do you think, CJH? No Jessica Jones, but we get Punisher.
Oh, so John Berthnall is the GOAT.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
I was
I don't like his
You what? You can
I don't
see
like his Punisher, but I like the
your way
I
out,
like the
Cal.
character that the way they portray the character. I don't like the act. I don't like the actor.
I'm joking.
I like the way they portray the way they portray the Punisher in the storyline. I like it. I just don't like that actor. Ever since Walking Dead, when he's they won't trust you, Rick. You know, and all that shit. You can't leave them, Rick. And he bangs dude's wife and everything. He's like, no. So that kind of soured me on that guy, and I also just don't like his acting style. But whatever, I know people love him. That's fine. But I'd rather see a John Hamm as a Punisher. But anyway, an articulate Punisher.
Well, sorry, Cal, that I'm excited.
I mean, I'm glad he's going to be in it. I'm not saying like, oh, this sucks. I'm glad he's going to be in it. That's cool.
That's all right. Okay.
I want a lecture too.
All right. What are you doing, CJH?
He's in space. This is Major Tom, the ground control.
Oh wow, Cal's singing to you. Is it bedtime for you, CJH?
And he's floating in the most
peculiar way.
Oh, I have an article that could wake you up. All the guys up here get some energy.
I'm good, bro. I was on a mean Candy Crush run. I'm gonna play my other game now.
I told you he's playing video games.
Yeah. All right.
I have college in the morning.
Oh no.
Shit.
Well, I don't want to. Well, get some sleep, bro. You don't have
What
to
are you
stay.
still doing up, babe? Go to sleep, man.
I don't want to cause you problems.
We got 20 more minutes.
Go to sleep.
So
Anyway, that's a rap song I can use.
All right. Well, let's don't get too thirsty now, everyone. But we're going to look at some more cosplay, WonderCon cosplay. There's an article I have. Let's look at some cool cosplay. Here we go. The best cosplay from WonderCon 2023. That's cool. That's a Loki Mando mashup. Look at that. I like that. Wow, you guys are dead. Really? That didn't get it. That get it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, I had to get my glass out. Oh yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
Yeah. CJ, what do you think?
I'm just trying to stay awake.
But
there's Iron Man.
Highly illogical, but it's cool looking. I don't see Loki ever crossing paths with Mandalorian.
Yeah, I've seen better Harley Quinns. Congrats, but I've seen better Harley Quinns. This is funny. This is the Deadpool where he's joining the X-Force or the X-Men from Deadpool 2. That's a funny one. I don't like MODOK, but look,
oh
Brian.
My God.
Brian.
That person, I assume that's a woman. She looks like somebody I actually know, but I know it's not her, but it looks like somebody I know. Funny.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, God.
Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, wow.
Adam's Family. They kind of missed the boat. She did the old school Wednesday instead of the new one. Wizard of Oz.
I never even watched that series. I don't plan on it either. That looks really good. Actually.
I didn't have Netflix until
Colossus,
recent.
and I don't know who she is. Oh, Colossus' sister, Magic. I don't know the character. Look at this.
That's magic. That's magic. Yeah.
Yeah, a turtle as a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, Ileana. Okay.
Spider-Gwen. What's Spider-Man?
There's a little bit overload.
Superman and Darth Vader. I don't know what they're talking about. What are Superman and Darth Vader talking about? Okay, here you go. Catwoman. There you go. Doom. I think I'd make a better Doom, actually. If I had that green,
that's a good Doom. That's a good Doom.
Come on, Cal. Oh,
That's
better than
good.
me? Look at me.
It is. The mask is great. That mask is great. Go back. Go back. I'm looking at you. That mask is your mask is a little bit more accurate though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What do you think,
Yeah, your
Brian?
mask is more accurate. But
Me or this guy?
that's
I
good
think
too.
I think Max could do a better Doom.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just saying.
All right. CJ,
If you had the rest of the stuff, maybe.
Hello.
Did you fall asleep, CJ? Go to sleep, man. If you have to go to school, I don't want to mess you up.
No.
No, you're not going to sleep.
I am.
He's a grown man. He can do what he wants.
I don't want to mess him up.
It was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday. Mine was Saturday.
What do you
Last
want to do?
Saturday.
What do you want to watch as a watch party this weekend?
This weekend.
Or the next couple weeks? I don't know.
Well, the next couple weeks, so it depends on if I hit. Because I'm changing my internet providers. Oh.
Okay. Well, this is Hellgirl instead of Hellboy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know what
I
these
like
are.
that,
I have no idea. Oh, Haunted Mansion. Oh, Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Ooh, Predator.
Not bad.
Legend of Vox Machina. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure where.
Oh, Vox Machina. Yeah, it's an anime.
Oh, Psylocke.
What is that?
From the X-Men.
Where? I can't see it.
Oh, right there. Okay.
I don't know what's happening. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. They mostly end up looking like that when they do Psylocke. With the it's kind of easy to do Psylocke pretty much.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite is
I think that's why they kind of changed it a little bit.
The Localorian. Yeah.
Localorian.
Is this a Thirst Trap channel now? No. No. There was only one.
Oh, what if Chris
Kingpin.
Pratt is Green Lantern?
Which one?
I would be up for
Hal
that. I would be up for Green Arrow too. You know.
Hal Jordan.
Yes.
Anthony Manzano wants to know, Max, do you guys
He could
blame
be Hal Jordan.
the declining interest for Pixar movies by Disney fans on the dumb decision Bob Chapek putting these movies directly on streaming instead of doing a theatrical release window? I think some of the ideas aren't as bold as they used to be either. Some of the Pixar movies, they're still really good, but there's nothing that grabbed the attention of the mass market.
I'm sorry, but Lightyear was amazing. I'm sorry what.
Oh, I liked it.
Says, but I liked it.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're 15 minutes away.
I don't know. I mean, Pixar. When they came out, I thought it was great. Up was. I still remember Up with my daughter. I think she was 6, 7. It was amazing when I watched that in the theater with her.
Now this next one, should I share this article?
Right.
It has Captain America 4 spoilers. But I don't think it's that big of a thing. I kind of think when I give you my theory as to who it's going to be, that you're going to kind of see it. I don't know. Maybe I won't cover it. Any input will be. Is everyone okay with that or no?
Well, check it out. I don't care. It's probably something I already thought about anyway.
I think you could kind of see
the
natural conclusion too. I think here's what I would say as a preface to this potential spoiler for Captain America 4. If you think about Endgame and Captain America and Sam Wilson and then taking over from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, becoming the new Captain America, and then where Captain America leaves off, this is kind of the natural conclusion of where it's going. So I don't really consider this a huge spoiler, but you're warned, everyone. If anyone wants, take your earbuds out if you don't want to hear this part, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Brian, if you don't want to hear this, take your earbuds out. Okay. CGH. All right. I'm
Yes.
covered now. I've warned you all. New Captain America 4 set photo teases major character death. So there's scenes from the set where they're attending, it looks like they're attending a funeral.
Killing Bucky. Bastards.
No! Why would you go there? No, not Bucky. Captain
It could
America.
be anybody.
I mean,
Captain
hasn't that dude been
America-
through enough?
Or the first,
It could be Cap though.
Chris Evans, Captain America.
He's already old.
Yeah, he's
He's
lived
old.
his life.
He's seeing by then.
After Endgame, he went to visit. Why does
Yeah.
everyone think it's Bucky? Why would it be Bucky?
It's got to be. Well, they could throw us for a loop, but it should be Cap. I mean, he's dead. That would finalize and make Sam
That would
officially Captain America.
Well, yeah, he is. Well, he is already officially.
I
Captain
know.
America after Falcon.
Well, here's my
know,
other
but
thing.
if he
They
died-
couldn't have did that. They couldn't have did that in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Well, yeah, that's true too. They want to make it big for the
That
movie,
kind
so
of
people talk about
diminishes
it.
that entire show. Then it's kind of a waste of time.
No,
I hated.
I liked it.
Goddamn
I liked that show. I won't
rewatched
fight you on it, but I liked it.
It's great. Strange Marvel theories. That's your theory that it's Bucky? Oh,
What do you say?
that's another good one, Anthony Manzano. It could be Isaiah Bradley, and that would also be
Oh,
beautiful
the old dude.
because
Yeah,
because he was like, they're never going to let a black man be Captain America, and at the end,
Yeah.
at the end of Falcon the Winter Soldier, it's also, this is why I'm okay with this spoiler, because it could be a few people. At the end,
It could be that old guy though.
at the end of
He's
season
right.
1, he kind of has a redemption, or not a redemption arc, but he has an arc where he is finally, his history is being, he has a monument in the Captain America Museum that Sam Wilson puts there, and he has a big arc. So it could, I could see either Captain Steve Rogers, Captain America, or Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah, I think the old guy makes more sense from what he was talking and everything. But I do want to point out, I'm sure a lot of people say this, but that scene, I can't remember what movie it is, when Steve Rogers is looking at his own memorial and that kid sees him and recognizes him and he's like, shh, he turns to him. That was great.
Not Civil War, the Winter Soldier.
But it also looks like at this funeral that his arm is hurt too. So that's another. So would it be
Who's
someone?
Sam?
Well, Sam Wilson. Yeah, his arm's in a sling.
Whose arms hurt? Whose arms hurt? Sam?
Sam.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I see it now. That's from holding that goddamn shield.
So I'd be shocked if it was Bucky. I'd be shocked. Okay, so who won't survive?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be Bucky.
There are
He's
a
too
few
cool.
possibilities.
How's he going to get the arm back though?
Well, some even think that it might be Thunderbolt Ross because the actor died that played him, but it's also Harrison Ford. But why would they get Harrison?
Yeah, but they're going to replace him.
But why would they do that? So I don't know.
It's not going to be.
What if, and I'm just spitballing here, what if William Hurts Ross was a Skrull?
And they bring him back as
Was
Red
a
Hulk.
Skrull.
Ooh, I like that idea.
And that Harrison Ford is a real Ross.
But the thing that doesn't make sense about
Or
it,
the opposite.
The Skrulls are identical to the people they imitate, though. So why would it, unless this Thunderbolt Ross is from the multiverse?
Oh God,
it's a multiverse Ross. You got to think out multiverse Ross.
No, they're just making shit so complicated. I mean, let's see what is so funny about to me is that all this shit is relevant in comics. You can do this all day. But now they've made it to where regular people are watching this. Regular moviegoers, everyday average Joes are watching this stuff. And they're trying to make these complicated and crazy scenarios plausible to regular people who really don't use their brains in that way. And it's it's just really, I don't know. It's just funny to me. But it's also very cool to see because I'm like, wow, they're doing it. You know what I mean? It's really awesome. But at the same time, I can see why people.
I don't want to see anyone die, but just like in real life. But if you're talking about good character arcs, I think both Isaiah Bradley and Steve Rogers
would be the way to go.
Arcs, they've had that would be beautiful ending to their characters, you know. Thunderbolt Ross, I really wouldn't understand until I see the context of the film. I guess it's possible. Two other possibilities are Carl Lumbly's Isaiah Bradley, who's most definitely worthy of a military funeral and its honors. That would also be full circle. Talking about full circle for, oh man, Brian, after rewatching Falcon and the Winter Soldier season 1, them to admit that he even exists would be so impactful. I think it's Isaiah Bradley. Because for the military to even admit that Isaiah Bradley exists is next level.
Because he was part of the experiment.
Because he remember he told Sam Wilson, just leave me dead. It's not worth it. They'll never let a black man. And then at the end of season 1, he is put in the museum, Isaiah Bradley's character, and they bring him back to life that he existed. And to have a military funeral for him would be so beautiful. I think it would do better for Isaiah Bradley's character than Steve Rogers.
And yeah. Steve Rogers is like a movie thing. You could do that in a movie where like they kind of like the Iron Man thing where they're like that maybe you use it as an opening because everybody knows Steve was old and then he died. And it's like Kane Dynasty, whatever the fuck they're going to do. And then it's like everybody's at Steve's funeral. Well, Steve finally kicked the bucket. You know what I mean? That's like a movie thing, I would assume. But
after all, Steve Rogers has MIA since Avengers Endgame and since the World Order. In regards to Sam, the choice to show him injured is an interesting one because unlike Steve Rogers' Cap, Sam isn't a super soldier.
Yeah.
Well, very exciting. I like that we don't have a definitive answer. I don't want to root for a character, but it's just the beauty of the writing. I could see many possibilities with Isaiah Bradley and just the military even admitting
and
it.
I want to see more of Zemo. Zemo was nice in that show. I liked him. They utilized him a lot. He had his little dance sequence. They utilized him a lot. I like Zemo in it, but I want to see more of Zemo. I thought he was a good character. Anyway.
Well, thank you. And we've reached the point where we're 3 minutes away from Mandalorian season 3.
No more candy.
Let me see. Let me get Disney Plus up. I'm actually really tired. I should have done this tonight. Oh God. Hold on. Let me bring
All right. Well, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. And thanks for having me on.
The Canadians.
Thank you for the lively conversation, Cal. I appreciate it.
The Canadians have it before you guys.
Well, it looked like you need a little help. But anyway, I'll see. Maybe. Wait a minute. What is this? Yeah, I'm off this weekend. Maybe this weekend I might, if you're doing your member stream thing, if you're on, I might get on. But anyway,
I have it.
I'll see you guys.
All right, thank you, Cal. Appreciate it, man. Okay, so the new episode is up. CJ, are you going to sleep or are you staying or what?
Oh, I have it anyway, so
all right.
I'll join your link for like 2 seconds and then I'll watch on my thing.
All right.
But it's just to see where you guys are.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do this, Brian? Yuki. Pressing play. Recap.
Wait, you're gonna skip the recap?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you didn't
never
watch last
skipped
week's
the recap.
episode?
Oh, it's just in case they like retell important plot points.
That's what the whole purpose of a recap. Oh, it's on. It's on. It's on.
Uh-oh. Ooh, what's this? That's a new ship. This is cool.
I recognize that voice.
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Mm.
Oh shit!
She made me miss the good part.
Your wife telling you to shut up?
No, take the trash out, she says.
She's awake?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. What bastards, man. They did a good job cleaning that town up. Now it's all wrecked again.
Yeah.
Bastards. Oh God, are we gonna Oh no. This
No,
is what I
what?
hate about this show. Oh my God. Are you seeing it?
What?
Are you seeing it? We're gonna go on like a 3-episode arc where
we have to
Din
get back
Djarin,
to there.
yeah, goes back there, helps them fix
That's
the
gonna be it.
planet. And, oh God, it's having nothing to do with Mandalorians.
What the hell is this?
It's a rebel camp by the look of it. Not a rebel
Oh no,
camp.
they're gonna be making fun of this alien
New
song.
Republic. Is that J.J. Abrams doing the singing again?
Oh. Yeah, that is annoying when they do that, but I understand.
Don't you see it though?
Mhm.
Don't you see it? Either that or this episode wouldn't even have anything to do with Din Djarin.
Mhm.
It'll be like that episode with what's his face?
Oh my god.
Rebels! Rebels!
It's the guy from the Rebels.
What's his name? I
And
forget his
Jedi
name.
Fallen Order.
Zeb.
Oh, Zeb! Zeb! Holy crap, man. Oh. He looks great.
That's who it is too. You can tell the
Yeah,
voice.
it's Gareth Zeb Aurelius.
Oh my god, Zeb.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm so excited for the Ahsoka series.
Thank
now.
you, Dave Filoni.
He looked good, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't it the same voice actor?
Looks phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a game changer.
Oh, that's gonna be this week's. Uh-oh.
I don't know. Everyone's been saying she's the replacement for Cara Dune.
No, dude. Ah,
I
Tim
know,
Meadows.
but I know.
It's
What's
Tim
Tim Meadows
Meadows.
doing here?
His Cavassier cognac. The ladies' man.
Hmm.
And you never once paid for drugs.
You see how casually they just put him in there?
This episode's only, what, 30 minutes long? Fuck.
No, 44. Oh, he is going to put them together, and that is who she. Oh, damn. That is who was going to go with him. Was Cara Dune. If she goes with him. Oh my.
Oh damn it! He's gonna fly his X-wing out to the fucking Mandalorians. Oh. Excuse me. God dang. Should not have drinking that soda. It's making me burp a lot.
How soon?
Oh Jesus! I told you. I called this episode already. Where is he? Where is he? He's on the Mandalorian planet. Oh gosh, this shows. I don't know. I'm starting to fall. I'm starting to not like it either. It's
Oh,
starting to
come
get too
on,
predictable.
Brian. He owes him a favor, right?
Oh, that mother. Or we could kill it. I like it. Either that or they're all going to go back to Navarro and fight. Okay, I'd be all right with that.
What
Man,
if
they get
Grogu
all
comes up?
political
I'll
on this
go.
show.
That was cheesy. Oh, that's right. He did save his son. Okay, I like it, but that's a little cheesy.
Right?
Yeah.
That's John Favreau, by the way.
I think
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. It sounds a little different.
You can tell.
Bo-Katan. I'll follow you anywhere, Bo-Katan. I love Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah. He's awesome.
It's like Thanos' ship.
Just for one day. Oh. No? Yeah. You didn't get that one? All right, fine.
Yeah.
That was cool.
The Wallflowers did a remake of. Was that a David Bowie song or?
Yeah, it was a David Bowie song.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Oh, is that droid going to be ready? IG-88. Oh, damn. Jetpacks. Oh.
Man, whoop that pirate ass.
A lot of space battles, or a lot of flying battles in this series. Oh.
She's Mary Sueing, dude.
She doesn't even use guns.
Hmm. Throw down your arms.
Oh, this is the one that Bryce Dallas Howard directed.
Oh.
Well, he's dead.
Is that good land? I don't know. So lava pits? What would?
Yeah, right. Give him some shitty land. Can't even farm on this shit. Uh-oh. She back in her old little freaking underground workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just like the first season. How much is left in this episode? Is it almost over? Yeah, it's almost over.
Yeah. What? Why is she doing that? She can't be with them anymore.
I don't understand.
Mm.
Maybe she just wasn't ready. You know? When they gave her the shit in Rebels. All right, everybody, take your helmets off. It's cool now.
This is the way.
So you might bring Sabine.
At least she didn't say this is the way.
Uh-oh. Is this Moff Gideon?
It's an Imperial shuttle of some kind. It's all messed up.
Is it that? She's a double agent.
Who's a double agent?
The one that says I was liberated to the New Republic.
Yeah, she's a double agent.
Because she already messed up the one guy.
Yeah. I mean, what about her didn't say double agent, man?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're framing them. They're framing them. They're framing the Mandalorians and they're trying to take back Mandalore. Uh-oh.
It's got a whole nother layer deeper, man.
Well, I like this episode. I have to say it was one of the weakest of the season, but it was still good.
Yeah,
you know.
it was all right. Yeah, it just felt because like it was predictable. It was one of those.
Yeah.
Okay, Mandalorian's got to go back and save a town again.
Bryce
You know?
Dallas Howard's first directed episode in the first season was one of the weakest of the first season, and then last season hers was one of the best. You know.
Yeah.
Or was it Boba Fett? She did one of them.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, her episode.
She did the Mandalorian episode.
Yeah, and then this one, it's like, it seems like when they have a lot of people in costume, the angles she get merely make it look fake. You know, there's a way to frame it in cinematography to make it look a little bit better.
Yeah,
but I still love it. You know.
Oh, exactly.
That's all my only criticism. I still really liked everything that happened. The Mandalorian stuff at the end was great with Bo-Katan.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised that the armorer said, "Take your helmet off," and then said, because she seemed like by the book, you know?
Right.
I guess finding the mythosaur. But it is 3:36, and I got to take out the trash.
Time for bed.
So, thank you, CJH. Get some rest for school, brother.
Bye.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Good night, everyone. We'll end at 3:05 exactly. Nice episode. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Bye. Oh, I missed it. Uh-oh, Darth Skippy.